And so it begins. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hopefully this will be okay. My throat condition thing, which I won't get into the details here, giving me a little bit of trouble today. So I might not be able to be quite as animated this time. So we'll see how it goes. What role are we on? Thank you, Maximum Pulsar. Greatest question. We are on DPS. Today, we begin the final closeout of the No Limits tournament. Give me just a second here to get the bracket up. I forgot to bookmark the page, but it's here. Bracket. Where do I go? How do I get to my... Is it here? Hold on, one second. Excuse me. There we go. All right, I can get rid of the old one. Out with the old, in with the new. Cool. All right. This should be good. All right, cool. All right. Excellent. I can make this go away. All righty, beautiful. Okay. It's still not up. There it is. Okay, beautiful. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the No Limits Marvel Rivals Tournament. Cat Nasak has already subscribed. Thank you so much, Cat Nasak. 2 months. Glad to see that. We today are going to be doing DPSs. Now, typically, up to this point, we've been doing completely random seeds, and we've been doing double elimination. Now, there's just far too many DPSs to do double elimination. We would be here all day, and the videos are already an hour long. So I don't think the videos need to be any longer. So instead, what we're going to do is we are going to do single elimination, non-random seed. I have chosen this bracket by hand to try to pit the likes with the likes, right? I'm trying to pick the characters that are of similar archetypes together. Scarlet Witch is fucked. I think, so like, yeah, that's the thing. So some people are going to say, how dare, like, Namor fight Spider-Man? But, you know, if they get high enough in the bracket, that's just gonna happen, right? If both Namor and Spider-Man win their matches, that's gonna happen. Spider-Man versus Iron Fist is not fair, not gonna lie. Out of curiosity, Fire Falcon, this is why we're here. Before we go on, I want anybody to call out a particular matchup that they feel like is bad, because I'm trying to choose dives with dives, brawls with brawls, sustains and pokes with sustains and pokes, etc. Right? So here's the thing. Some heroes I feel like just kind of suck ass. I feel like some heroes are just gonna get their shit rocked one way or the other. Blade Star-Lord, maybe? Blade versus Star-Lord? I think that's a fairly balanced matchup. You gotta remember, there's gonna be 6 of them, right? Any flyer versus any hit scan. Yeah, I intentionally tried to put the flyers with the flyers and separated them away from the hit scan by at least one bracket, right? So at least they have a shot. Either Reed or Wolverine versus Wanda will not be fair. Like, where do we put her, though, is the question. So, all right, let's start at the top, okay? Let's start at the top. Can you guys see me hovering over this stuff? Is that showing up okay? Here, let me see if I can move this so I can actually see chat. Okay, can you guys see me hovering Namor and Punisher here? Yes? Okay. So we're in agreement that Namor and Punisher is like a fairly fair matchup, right? Punisher's fairly decent against Namor. Namor's fairly decent against Punisher. This feels like a fair bracket matchup, yeah? Squirrel Girl losing no matter what. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I feel like some players, like, people are saying, like, Spider-Man. I feel like Spider-Man's gonna lose one way or the other. I feel like Scarlet Witch is gonna lose one way or the other. They both have turrets, so yeah. Okay, all right. By the way, yeah. So for the people at home, if you have a hero in here that you really want to make sure that you get a chance to play, subscribe. Well, Twitch subs, I guess would be the best way to put it. Twitch subs, if you're on YouTube channel memberships, paid positions that guarantee you a spot on a given team, okay? Mr. Fantastic versus Wolverine's pretty bad matchup. We're getting there. Okay, do we agree that either of these two fighting Phoenix is fine? Do you agree that either Namor or Punisher fighting Phoenix is probably fair? Are we all in agreement of that? Okay, I'm getting some yups. Okay, yeah, okay. Winter Soldier versus Hela. I feel like this is probably as close as we're going to get Hela to being balanced. Winter Soldier as well. I feel like this is a fairly decent matchup. Okay? Like, this is fair. We agree that this is fair. Namber would win easily if his team-ups were enabled. Right, which is why this is not a team-up game. That's fine. Okay. Firefox going to spend crazy money to play Iron Fist. Yeah. Okay. Do we agree that any of them fighting Squirrel Girl is relatively fair? Like, I don't know who else to put in here from this list. Because I feel like Winter Soldier or Hela versus Squirrel Girl, it's kind of fine, right? Like, that's fairly fair. You know, that's all of them are high burst damage. Oh, we also agree that Black Widow versus Hawkeye is fine, right? Like, they're both snipers. Black Widow's gonna get her shit rocked, but, you know, that's just Black Widow. That's a Black Widow issue. Like, outside of just feeding her to the dogs, you know, just throwing her to somebody we know she's gonna whoop ass. She's gonna get her ass whooped with. Okay. All right. We're agreement. All right. All right. All of the flyers are right here. Like, I know some flyers are better than others, but I feel like having all the flyers in this third tier bracket is fine. We agree with that? All good. Please don't put my mains against each other. I'm sorry if you play similar characters. That's just how it is. Yeah, okay, we're in agreement. All right. Mr. Fantastic Wolverine versus Scarlet Witch. I feel like a lot of people are saying Scarlet Witch is like a bad matchup, but she's kind of brawl-ish, right? Like, she has some brawl DNA in her pretty heavily. Put Black Widow in the brawls? No. Not fair. Okay, where do we think, what matchup is better? People overestimate her M1 IMO. I think they're underestimating it, because here's what happened, right? I actually think either of these two are going to kind of get rolled. I don't think it's Scarlet Witch that's going to be the one getting rolled. I think she's going to roll other people, because here's what happened with Cloak and Dagger. Because they're a distance-based damage, whoever's the closest is going to get just annihilated, just like with Cloak and Dagger, right? Blade, are you saying that this is Scarlet Witch is going to carry, or are you saying that Scarlet Witch is going to get destroyed? Because I think that it's actually fairly decent that Scarlet Witch is actually going to do okay here. I'm saying because they're complaining about her M1. It's not even its damage output. I actually think she's going to be the winner here. On either of these heroes. I think Mr. Fantastic has the best shot. Wolverine, unfortunately, just does not have good matchups against other DPSs. He's just going to lose. I actually think Mr. Fantastic might be the most fair one-on-one matchup with Scarlet Witch. Because I actually think Scarlet Witch is going to actually destroy most of the competition here. Star-Lord versus Mr. Fantastic and Blade versus Wolverine. I think Star-Lord versus Mr. Fantastic is going to be very heavily favored towards the Star-Lord. Okay. I'm open to that. So you want to swap out Wolverine and Star-Lord, basically. But see, I feel like at that point, Wolverine is going to get ripped up even harder versus Blade. She's really good against dive, but anything with range or high health will overpower her. Star-Lord rocks Blade, it's not even funny. I see. Yeah, that's okay, that's valid. That's valid. I think that's a fairly good. Okay, do we want to do this? Do we prefer this with these two swapped? Why is Moon Knight going against Magic and Panther? I feel like he's probably, like, who else do we put against Moon Knight? Sure, okay, so people are more in agreement of that. All right, okay. Magic versus PP versus Moon Knight. Yeah, like, this is a weird one. I'm not thrilled with this down here, but I don't know where else to put him. We're okay. Okay, well, this is a contentious one as well. Spider-Man versus Iron Fist. Who do we put Spider-Man against that he doesn't either roll or get rolled? You know, like, he's so volatile. BP? I guess that could work, yeah. Wanda? No, he's going to get absolutely annihilated. Are you kidding me? Because you got to remember, Spider-Man is going to be played by average players. The average player does not know how to play Spider-Man. Phoenix? I still think he's going to get obliterated, dude. Spidey versus Widow Trust. Blade versus Wolverine's a good fight. Okay, so we're good with that. I have 80 hours on Spidey. You are not the average player. Psy? Maybe, yeah. I could see Black Panther. All right, I could actually see Black Panther. in here. So it's Iron Fist versus Magic then. We prefer that. So we more in agreement with this. Magic versus Iron Fist. That actually feels a little more fair. Then we got the dives right here. What do we do with Moon Knight? He's kind of an odd man out. Okay, we're good with that? Okay. All right. So we're feeling all right about this. We're feeling all right. Played BP today, got rolled by Spider. Okay. Widow versus Moon Knight? Nah, she's got to fight Hawkeye. That's like the only fair fight that she's ever going to get here. Moon Knight and Star-Lord might not be a bad idea. Swap out for Mr. Fantastic, but then that means Spider-Man or Black Panther's facing Mr. Fantastic, and they're going to lose that 100%. Both Magic and Iron Fist are brawl dives. Yeah, I like this. I actually think this is better. I have no idea where to put Moon Knight. Maybe in the Blade Wolverine matchup? Maybe? Trying to get balanced matchups. Yeah, I'm trying to, because I don't want to do a loser's bracket, I'm trying to pick these matchups in the least likely counter scenario. Widow versus Spidey would be a fair fight? I don't think so. I don't think so. Kind of categorize Moon Knight in my head with Squirrel Girl. I agree. Yeah, they're both kind of similar. So, but like, what else do we do here? Because we can't put Hela or Winter Soldier against Spider-Man or Black Panther because they're gonna roll them, right? So Squirrel Girl, do we swap? Man, maybe no. Scarlet Witch would be too much. Maybe we do this. Maybe we do this. That I'm not. This is still awkward. I'm still not a fan of this. At least these are all dives down here. Play Psy with Moon Knight. Yeah, that's what the thought was. Yeah. I feel like this is the most fair. Moon Knight versus Wolverine is decent. I think he's gonna roll Spider-Man. I think this is as close as we're gonna get. I feel like this is as close as we're gonna get. Swap Moon Knight and Phoenix. Let me see. Phoenix. No. I think that either Blade or Wolverine's going to get ripped up there. Moon Knight probably has the best shot against these two. Because at least with these two, if she gets on top of them, it's over. I feel like... Yeah, and also, yeah, Namor kind of farms. Yeah. I think this is possibly the closest we're going to get. I think this is good as it's possibly going to get right here. This is looking good. Okay. All right, so when the comment section comes angry at me, I'm going to say my chat agreed that this is as close as we're going to get to a balanced matchup. What happens from here is on you guys. The amount of times I've had comments telling me that I did it wrong, even though this is a arcade tournament for a game mode that really doesn't matter. All right, we're in agreement then. We're good. We're set. Everyone happy with this? Okay. Comment's kind of stupid, TBH, since they believe the Blade being able to block Wanda. Oh, that is so true, dude. That is so true. Okay. All right. Everyone's happy. Everyone's good. Let's create the lobby. Once again, as a reminder, we are going to be doing free fight. It's going to be a random set of maps. I'm going to try to put people on offense and defense as balanced as I possibly can. I'm going to ask you every other game to swap. If you have a player or a hero that you really want to play, make sure that you drop a sub, a channel member, or throw some bits at the screen. That will guarantee your way to do it. Otherwise, it is first come, first serve. Okay? It filled up so quickly. Yes, it is very fast. Lord Spidey versus Lord Iron Fist, me versus Falcon is going to be great. It's going to be fun. All right, welcome back to the free fight tournament. Now that we've got our bracket set up as established by our Twitch chat, and me helping guide the process, I think this is as close as we're going to possibly get to a balanced bracket. We are not going to be doing double elimination. It is single elimination, which means that if a hero loses, they are out immediately. Out immediately. Thank you, Asset, for the gifted. Awesome. There, and you got the received one there too. Perfect. Okay. Asset, if you have somebody you want to play, make sure you shout it out. Got a membership, crazy. Yeah. Enjoy. Okay. Everybody understand how this is going to work. There's no questions, right? Everybody set? Okay. I like that Widow gets a freebie, though round 1 guaranteed not last. Yeah, I tried to set it up to where the heroes that maybe might get hard countered are a little bit more forward, right? The heroes that are a little bit better at kind of handling themselves at most heroes are more in the back. Blake, thank you for joining as a channel member. How do shout out? You've done it. Just tell me who you want. You gotta have to tell me what your in-game name is. Make sure you can join. Fellas, by the way, while we're here, try not to be in spectators, not for crashing reasons, just so we can make sure that we have a bit of a backflow for people who are paid supporters, okay? Okay. Why is Phoenix in the second round? Because not everyone's gonna make it. All right. Blake, let me know if you have somebody that you really, really want to play. I will try to make sure I read your chat. Chat, help me out. If somebody is a sub, if somebody joins this channel member a sub, so on, then just shout him out. Okay. Asset, Blake, do either of you want to get in on this? Our first game, our first matchup is going to be Namor versus the Punisher. Everybody good with that? BP in game. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're going to be waiting for a while, so hold on. Wait till we get to the game where we do Spider-Man versus Black Panther. It's going to be there for a while. So, Asset, just make sure you shout out before we start that game, okay? Like, make it... Don't be afraid to spam a little bit if you actually gifted a sub this game. Want to play Scarlet Witch? Okay, same thing. If you do sub, channel member, bits, whatever, shout out before the game starts. Be like, hey, I'm the guy that gifted the sub. Let me in. Right? Don't be afraid to spam a little bit so I can make sure to see you. Chat, help me amplify them a little bit, okay? All right. What is that name? Let me make sure I'm reading that right. Hemicillin? Ha! That's a good one. That's actually pretty clever. Hemicillin, let me know if you have somebody you're interested in playing. Thank you so much for the sub. All right. Are we good? This is tyranny. All right. Everybody set? Nobody left. Y'all, if you're not a donator to the stream, let's have you guys bounce out of spectators. I want to make sure I can get the people who are actually, you know, subbing to the channel in here so I can know that they're here, okay? You guys can join in just the same. Don't worry about that. People who are gifted subs, I highly encourage you to sit out until your match comes up, okay? That way other people can swap in and out. Is everybody okay? I'm a donator. You want a kidney? I would love a kidney. Actually, I'd like a new throat. I've got a weird growth on my throat, and I don't like it. Doctor says it's probably not cancer, probably. So, it's giving me a little trouble today, but it should be okay. Okay. Are we ready to go? So, our first game is going to be between Namor and Punisher. I'm going to swap the teams around. Let's get going. Here we go. All right, Team A, you are going to be... Ooh, wait, chat. Question. Should we put Namor on defense or should we put him on offense? Should we give heroes the advantage or should we put them in a disadvantaged position? Offense? Oh, yeah, the prediction. I'll get the prediction up, too. True. King Banks, thank you so much for the sub. Can I join with Blade? Yeah. Just like I said, when it gets to the game where we're going to do those two, shout out in the chat, like spam in the chat, like, hey, I'm the sub that was the Blade guy. I'm the sub that was the Blade guy. Right? Offense. Okay, people are saying offense. Okay. You triggered the high train because people want to participate? Yeah. Okay. All right, so Team B, you are going to be Namor. Team A, you are going to be Punisher, which means Punisher's going to be on defense. I like this. Put the heroes on their disadvantaged state if we can help it, because Punisher's kind of fine either way. He's not really great on offense, he's not really great on defense. He kind of works either way. So putting Namor on offense, I think, will help kind of level the playing field a little bit. All right, are we good? We good? Team B, you're the Namors. Team A, you're the Punishers. Here we go. Round 1, fight. Predictions. Yes, I'm getting the predictions. Thank you so much, Existence. Holy cow. Damn. How many was that? It's like 5? Much appreciated, dude. Gifted 3 subs and Valorant gifted bonus subs. That's kind of... Oh, no, he gifted 15. Holy cow. 15. 15. Add a 10 to that, me some. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much, Existence, for the 15 gifted subs. We're now at level 6 hype train. Let's see if we can keep it rolling, y'all. Let's get a prediction up while we're here. All right, new prediction. Who wins? Any more? Punisher. It is the closing bit of September, so I guess there is some benefits going around right now. An existence a day keeps the IRS away. It actually does help, yeah. Dude, I have so many, like... Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to burden you guys down with my personal life stuff, but the money is really appreciated. It really is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the disgusting e-dating site known as Valorant is giving additional donos, yeah? Thank you, Ultra, for the gifted. Or not the gifted. Purchase it for yourself. Actually, I think I prefer that. You know? It's a little more personal that way. Thank you. First come, first serve. Yes, first come, first serve, unless you've gifted subs or it bought a sub this stream. Makes sense? Makes sense, makes sense. So if you were given a sub, it doesn't count, but if you give a sub, then it counts. Yeah, yeah? Makes sense, makes sense? All right, cool. Here we go. Namor versus Punisher on Yggdrasil's path. Don't ban the 2 characters. Yeah, also don't ban the 2 characters. Who wins, the Emperor of Water or the average American? My money's on America. God bless the USA. I like that all these Punishers are like the default, and then there's one P-Labs with the actual like skins here. Let's see what's going on over Namor. They've got a skin. A lot of skins. All right, there's only one Namor that doesn't have the skin. Does that bode poorly? Who's to say? This is a lore accurate start of match ritual for the Namors. Hey! Sademic with another 5 gifted subs. Holy cow. Valorant coming in to cheer us on as well. Thank you so much. So many gifted subs today. Let's keep the hype train going, y'all. Make sure you shout out before the game starts. Here we go. So it begins. Namor on offense. Oh my gosh. Look at the turrets. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. It is a wall of the turrets up here. They're all down now. That was crazy. Thankfully, Namor can hang out inside the zone there. Okay, they're starting to push the cart there just from the passive movement. Fire continues to rain in, however. Since trying to stay alive, there's so much gunfire, dude. Holy crap. Holy crap, there's so much gunfire. It is a freaking... It reminds me, have you guys seen Putis Engage? It's exactly what it reminds... Oh, and Namor got behind. Oh, he's starting to get some. Oh! Namor with the flank. Holy cow. Okay, Punishers are starting to run back. Yeah, they actually got it quite a bit there. If the Namors get set up. Okay, the cart moves. Yeah, if the Namors get set up, Punisher gonna have a much harder time. Uranium holding cover here close. He's trying to play a little defensively here. He knows he can't really push out because there's going to be so many squids. Squid NATO, yeah. This Punisher takes a little bit of learns very quickly. Wow. These Punishers are getting annihilated. Holy cow, there's so many dead. Okay, well, another one bites the dust. They're going to need to pull back. They're going to need to pull back. They absolutely cannot try to engage. Look at all the zip lines, bro. All right, the turrets are setting back up as they're beginning to open fire for another round. And another 20 gifted subs from DPC. Holy cow, y'all. Everyone's going to gift a sub this stream. Everyone's going to be given a sub this stream. If you're on YouTube, now's your opportunity to join on Twitch to get a sub. People are being hella generous. Holy cow. And thanks, Valorant, for the subs, too. Okay, let's try to focus on the game. Thank you guys so much. Very generous. Very appreciated. Okay. Okay, the squids are starting to get set up, but the Punishers have established themselves and are being able to force the squids not to get set up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Punisher places down yet another turret. The Punishers are able to get back into the fight pretty darn quickly.
To place fighting.
Got you, Bray. Thank you so much. Opening fire. Oh, with the flank. The Namors come back around. Nice. Okay. Yeah, those flanks have been nasty. Who knew Namor was a flanking character deep down all along? Punisher does get a kill. grabs the health pack. Spez trying to escape, ends up going down. The Punisher is trying to set up defense. Namor is able to grab the health packs. Both teams have no way of getting health. The Namors do have their ults, but it's a question of if the Punisher is actually going to get any sort of, nice, okay. Are they going to actually be able to use it in a way that makes sense, or is the Punisher just simply going to be able to escape? Or is it going to be a waste every single time? A lot of the Namors are down right now as the Punishers are setting themselves back up. There's a big need of healing. Huge ult as it knocks one down and takes Ultra for some damage there too. Punisher does have an extended health bar, making him a little bit harder to kill. Okay, the squids are starting to get set up again, but the Punisher is doing a pretty good job of shutting them down. Another turret. We have yet to see a Punisher pop ult. I think that's probably fair. The turret probably actually hits a little harder. Punishers are continuing to struggle here as the Namors are running back. They're slowly putting pressure on this. Slowly putting pressure on this. Neither team really capable of taking this. They're kind of just at a lock, both kind of like trading the cart back and forth. Neither team's really able to do anything significant. Crota in the back. Ooh, with the big psyched out flank over here. Punisher does jump up into the grass, split the squid, but is it enough? No. The Namors continue to set up. Punishers all have their ults. Uranium pops down his ult and immediately gets wailed. Gamer setting back up with his ults. The Namors gotta group up. They're too spread out right now. Way too spread out right now. Okay, all of the Punishers are setting back up. It is now a Balloons Tower Defense game. The squids just happen to be coincidentally balloon-shaped. Okay. The Namors are struggling a bit, but they've got 3 minutes. They've got 3 minutes to make this work. Drawing out as much fire as they can with the squids. Not a lot is happening. Both are kind of like biding their time. This is really interesting. Oh, Spez gets a pick. Oh, that's a lot of damage, though. Dude, you poke the corner, and it is a wall of bullets that meets you. Crota trying to get what he can to try to take down the turrets. Turrets are serving to be a real pain in the ass to the Namors. So many Gatlins, yeah. Okay, the Namors are mostly grouped up here. They might be able to get a pushback if they can actually get any sort of ground here. Okay. Morph does get a kill, but 2 Namors go down in the process. Using this high ground here, putting some pressure down. They do have ults. They might be able to just power through it with some ults. Getting some kills. They got to get them out of those turrets, though. They're really struggling to find any line of sight that isn't immediately heavy guarded. Gets kills on Ultra's turret. Oh, a very bold move. Very bold move. Out of Uranium, he goes down. Yeah, the Punishers, like both teams, are kind of stuck against each other here. Neither side able to really slow each other down. Dux does have ult. Takes a lot of damage, ends up going down. Anytime the Punishers overextend, they immediately go down. This really does come down to whether or not the Punishers have the patience to wait them out. Gamer in a really bad position here. Really lit. Is able to grab his health. A lot of the Namors are starting to put pressure down. The Punishers have significantly pushed back. Significantly pushed back the Namors. A lot of the Namors are starting to get kills. Okay, the cart moves. Cart moves. Thought the Namors going to steamroll Punishers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't be too confident with this. Because 6 Punishers is a terrifying concept. Ult's coming down. Jeffrey doesn't really have much to work with here. Begins to open fire and goes down immediately. Like, it really is, both teams are just stuck. Not able to really push on either. Namor can't really push on Punisher. Punisher can't really push on Namor. They got 30 seconds to make something happen here. Okay, goes down again. 20 seconds left. And Namor could potentially be knocked out of the tournament right away. Oh, open up huge fire on that. Holy cow. Okay, they got to start getting aggressive here. The Namors won't be able to contest point. They've got to touch, and they aren't able to. Damn. I don't think that really would have changed if the Punishers were on offense. I still think that either way, that would have been really, really tough. Because it would have been a situation where either Punisher gets defense on turret or Namor gets squid defense, right? And I think either situation, it would have resulted in a very similar thing, because I still think Punisher is just a little bit more flexible overall. All right. Whoa, Anonymous gifted 20 subs, y'all. Where are y'all getting the cash? Holy cow. Thanks, guys. Damn. Cheese and fries, dude. And looks, we got a crash. All right, well, we'll take care of the crash real quick. Cycle this out. Sorry, 1 second here. Let me go ahead and get this up. Namor. Oh, let me go ahead and start this here. Namor is dropped out, and Punisher moves on. All right. Next is Winter Soldier versus Hela. These two, both decently capable of handling dive with good range options themselves, as chosen by chat. We will see who takes the gold here. So we're going to get the lobby reset up here. Forgive us for 1 second, as we did encounter a crash. If we have anybody who has gifted a sub this stream, or a channel membership, or anything of the like, or is subbed themselves, like bought a sub for themselves, shout out in the chat, please, if you want to play either Winter Soldier or Hela. This is why Sue doesn't want you, Namor. Your cooldowns are too long. Yeah. I think Punisher kind of just wins against Namor. Like, even if Namor were given defense, I still think Punisher cleans up. Might have been a little slower, perhaps, but still. Looks like we're all still here. Wonderful. Who is lead? Care Bear, I don't know if you can give me lead, but if you could give me lead, that would be perfect. Let me gamble. Oh, yes, the predictions. Let's see what chat had to say. Oh, it's actually pretty split, 50-50. Right down the middle. Slightly less favoring the Punisher, but the Punisher does indeed take it here. All right, Care Bear, I don't know if you can give me lead. Can you give me lead? Lead, yeah, you've got, see the little icon on your name up here? Right here? I don't know if you can hand me, like, lobby ownership, basically. What's that, Misum? Oh, you got it. Okay, you figured it out. Perfect. Good. Okay, cool. All right, if you were with us for the last game, do me a favor and bounce on out for this one. Let me get another prediction set up here for y'all. Once again, this is going to be between Winter Soldier and Hela. Let me get this up. Winter Soldier, Hela. All right, new prediction is starting. I'm on Hela, by the way, Mies. Okay, gotcha. Existence, let me make sure I get you in here. Do we have anybody else who has gifted subs or anything of the sorts? Any donators? Do I see Existence? Okay, cool. All right, that ends up mostly working out. I'll just random swap teams, and whatever team Existence lands on, I will give him the Hela. Okay. Hemicillin wants to be on Hela. Okay. It's going to be really close. All right. Yeah, I think it's going to be really close, too. Just as a reminder, this is a reminder. The sub's only good for one. Okay? Because I want to make sure other people get a chance to do this. All right? Put me down for Iron Man a sub. Just shout out when he gets to Iron Man, yeah? That makes it a little easier. It's like battle getting the lobbies nowadays. It is a little bit of a battle, yeah. Gave you the lead. Can I stay for this match? Okay, sure, fine. All right, Care Bear. I'll allow it. 100 burritos on Hela. So people are saying Winter Soldier just because he's got the survivability. Okay. Hemicillin, what is your in-game name? Are you the same as it is here? Let's see. I I don't see a hemicillin. Bucky Barnes wins this. Wow, first and last name. All right, where you at? BGG? Oh, Himothy, BGG, Himothy. Am I blind or are you not in here? I don't think you're in here yet. I don't think you're in here. You got to still join on me so I can put you actually in the game. Can I get Mercy to hop on and join the Hella team? No. Don't play Rivals, but I do love seeing me some going through the 5 stages of grief with shenanigans. Yeah. I'm totally subbed. Put me down, please. BGG. I'm not seeing a BGG. Make sure you joined on me here. James Buchanan Bucky. Is his name actually Buchanan? I guess that makes sense. The Winter Soldier or the White Wolf wins this. Okay. Haven't had a crash yet. We've had one crash. One singular crash. Anonymous with another set of gifted subs. What the hell? Holy cow. And that was on YouTube. That's why it's going crazy. Damn. There's some generous beneficiary out there gifting an unholy amount of subs. We're going to hear some M1 Grand Pings for a while. Sub train winning. Yeah. There we go. Damn. Thank you so much, dude. Dude, this is crazy. We've got like freaking 80 subs in the first like 30 minutes. This is crazy, dude. Elon Musk, yeah. Bro's ready for war with all the M1 Grands, yeah. All right, BGG, are you in? I need you in here, dude. Where you at? T'Challa be passing gold left and right, yeah. BGG, where are you at, dog? I don't see ya. Unless I'm blind, I don't see ya, dude. Where you at? Nick for the gifteds. Yeah, if you got a gifted, shout it out. Give a thank you to the person you gifted. Gifted, can I get him from Mr. Fantastic? Yeah, just shout it out when you get there. Me some can't see some. I can't. It's true. Where are you at, BGG? Where are you at, Hemicillin? I needs to know. I needs to see ya. I might have to start without you if I don't see you soon. Just start. I'm thinking I'm going to have to just start. Are you out there, Hemicillin? TDT said to start. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Team B is going to be Hella. Team A, you are going to be the Bucky. All right, here we go. Hell's Heaven. It'll be balanced one way or the other. Let's see. I'm about to get railed, armed, and dangerously. What the hell, dude? I really hope to see some real spicy. Some really, really spicy armed and dangerouses here. Hella got the home court advantage. This is Winter Soldier's thing. Hella does not have home court advantage here, actually. Yeah, this is actually Bucky's map. Other way around. Might be home court disadvantage. Might be a better way to look at it. Again, haunts my nightmares, yeah. I can see where there's an argument that this could be Hella's map, though, because there's a lot of death here, you know? Hella's crow ability is her only mobility. Once that's down, ult her to the ground. Not seeing a lot of Lord Hellas. I think they're cooked. Well, there's only one Lord Bucky at the moment. Vacon's still figuring out, yeah. No Lord Hellas, one Lord Bucky. See how this goes. Hope Bucky gets knocked out, yeah. Give me on Iron Man or Scarlet, I guess, yeah. You gotta be responsive. If I get like 3 minutes of you not talking back, bro, I'm just gonna assume your mom called you. Someone give me hella tips, please. Shoot them in the face. Not the knee, not the arm, not the leg, the face. Boom. Headshot. Brains everywhere. I'm going to start singing a song, and at the end of the song, you're going to shoot him in the face. Boom. And notice you still haven't shot him in the face. Maybe you're weighing the ethical pros and cons of, oh my gosh, shoot him in the gosh darn face. If you understand what that's from, you could be my friend. There we go. Oh, the prediction. We got the prediction up, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good on the prediction. Here we go. A flock of Hellas versus a platoon of Buckies. The shots begin. One Bucky going up a little bit forward. Pungent Rhyme being a little aggressive here. Sir Cruz goes down. The Hellas beginning to open fire. It's an even trade back and forth. Both teams have taken up 1 down, 2 down. Opening fire on both sides. With the Buckies slightly in advantage here. Slightly in advantage, but the Hellas are slowly clawing this back. Both teams are down. Okay, Pungent Rhyme was the last man standing, able to stay on the point. Everyone else was dead. It literally came down to just Pungent Rhyme left on the point, the only remaining survivor. He's going to have some guilt after that one. The Hellas are starting to come back here. Fire begins to exchange through as Bionic Arms are opening fire there too. Bucky said, let me give you a hand. And Hella said, I'll see you in hell. I'm here all week, folks. Thank you. Hold your applause. The Buckies do have them held back, but again, it was only a 1 kill difference the first time that allowed them to win. If they can just beat those odds just a little bit. All of the Hellas are extremely damaged right now, though. The Buckies are able to maintain their health a lot better, but he goes down. Get caught out here a little bit. The Buckies currently 50% on the zone. There's barely anybody here, though. It's a lot of spread out individual fights. If the Hellas can get some pressure on here, they might have a chance. My camera's moving with the map. That's weird. Oh, a Hella moves in from the side, opening fire on Fire Falcon on the opposite side. And Fire Falcon ends up taking him out. But more continue to drop. Pungent Rhyme trading blows here. They're using the cover of the zone in order to stay up, trying to keep themselves healthy with the healing packs that are available to them. Both teams very heavily dependent on aim. Oh, a crazy hook from the Bucky. Big damage, but it's not enough for kills. They gotta get kills. They gotta secure kills. Neither team has ult here either. Oh, big hit. They gotta get to zone right here, right now. Okay. Buckies handily take the first zone. There's a bit of a fight at the glass cannons, but Bucky had just a slight advantage there. Guys, I have an arm and I'm about to be dangerous, says the one guy with the ult. Okay. I do think Hella overall wins the ult exchange. But they've got to be able to get it here first. A lot of the Hellas are really struggling to just get damage on targets right now. Bucky's not glass. I mean, like, when you compare him to, like, I don't know, any of the other Brawl characters. Yeah, he's a little tougher. I'll give you that. That's true. That's true. But, I mean, like, when you're fighting against Hella, everyone is glass. If Bucky's coordinate and shoot our ults down, we're cooked. True. True. But you might have an opportunity to snag some kills. There's a story about the one armed man who walks into a bar, hit a second arm that was made of metal, and it was dangerous. What? Stop. Okay. The Buckies roll out. Both teams are going to meet at about the same time. They both have about the same mobility. Sergeant Care Bear taking a high ground here. Mingo also taking a bit of an off angle on the side here. They've got a bit of a shot here. Looking for a grab, not getting anything. Oh, falls off the map. The Hellas taking the high ground, actually able to make the Buckies retreat. Lots of damage coming in. Barely able to get the health pack here. Pungent Rhyme's forced to run back. The Hellas do have position on the zone, and they are starting to actually cap the zone here. Okay, Hella is on the board. Many of the other Hellas are still out and about, seeing if they can get anything here. Big damage on, but ends up taking out. Legendary popping down what he can here. Pungent Rhyme's in a bad position. Oh! Oh! Pungent Rhyme! Huge 180 on that engagement. Hellas still do have advantage on the point, but for how long is the question. Bugs coming back from the alternate angles here. All of these Hellas are really struggling to find their place right now. Able to engage them on the first go around, but not able to clean up. Armed and Dangerous goes down. Oh, and immediately gets shut down. All of the Hellas have ult minus Sergeant Care Bear, who's only 2% off. Okay, Bugs popping down the ult. He's in a good position here to do it. They're doing their best to try to shut him down, but they're having a very hard time. Able to zone them out for just long enough. They are going to be able to get another set of the ults coming out here. All right, they have the zone. Armed and Dangerous comes out, doesn't get anything, goes down in the process. Hella's taking the lead on this zone. Sergeant Care Bear, Legendary, and Fox both have ults. Mingo gets a kill on Alistair. Sergeant Care Bear popping down the ults, forcing them to stall it out even longer. Spreading out their ults. This is not in a great position, though. They're struggling. A lot of ults on either side here. Still, Fire Falcon takes out yet another. Legendary takes out Mingo. Still chilling, still has control of ult. Legendary pops down ult. Able to maintain the zone for even longer. Foxmaster the only one remaining with the ult, as most of the Buckies, half the Buckies, still have ult themselves. Will the Buckies be able to take the zone from them? 85%. They don't have much time left. Getting separated out from the group, goes down, but it was a big splash of damage. Neither team has a great access to healing here. Oh, Fire Falcon grabs a kill at the cost of a huge portion of health. He's barely holding on. Foxmaster pops down the ult, forcing the Buckies to hold out, and Hella gets round 2. Wow, this is anybody's game right now, dude. This is anybody's game right now. Both teams at each other's throats. Both teams at each other's throats. We are truly going to decide who is the best anti-dive right here. Bucky has a major ult advantage here, but we've seen that has not really served him well. They've really struggled with it. Not really been able to get anything with it.
30 seconds before you attack.
Let's see if they're able to get anything else. Meanwhile, over on the Hella team, Bugs relatively close on ult, 50%. Resistance also close to 50%, but they're still quite a ways out. Team Hella might be feeling themselves. They've got a win under their belt. I have 1K. Yeah, I mean, damage-wise, it's pretty balanced. Both teams pretty darn close. Accuracy, too. Isn't Bucky poke brawl? Yeah, there's an argument to be made. Either poke brawl or sustain brawl. Either way. Both are valid, I think. I think he's a little bit more sustained than he is poke nowadays. Okay. Sergeant Care Bear trying to move into position here. There's a big group of Buckies down there, though. Pungent Rhyme. This shit's stupid as he dies. Oh, another Bucky bites the dust, but is pretty damaged. Armed and Dangerous goes down. Gets through the escapes. Can Sergeant Care Bear escape for long enough? Oh, the reset off of the other ult. Holy cow! We've never seen this before. Using another ult to reset the already existing ult. 2 seconds left. They end up not getting anything else to follow, but they do get secured on the zone. What a weird engagement right there. I love to see it, though. I love to see it. Bugs relatively close to ult here. 70%. Slowly climbing up. Resistance is also relatively close. Fire Falcon coming up from the high ground here, grabbing some help. Radio goes down. Pungent Rhyme trying to get what he can. The Hela's starting to take the zone on him. Pungent Rhyme's in a closed space. Oh! Gets the kill anyway. Fire Falcon opening fire. Gets another reset on the ult with only 13 health remaining. He's got to be careful. Does he go for the health pack? He decides to just reset it and go again. Okay. Neck and neck. Both Bucky and Hela are on the board. 1-1. It's anybody's game at this point. The Helas are a little bit separated out right now as the Buckies are slowly trying to crawl their way back into position. The ult comes down. This is what we saw have a big problem for the Buckies last time. It's a huge amount of pressure that this ult can push out. Okay, they're able to easily clear them off the zone. Not a lot of kills, but it's enough. Decides to force out the ult. Might not be the best course of action here for Bugs. A kill goes down. Bugs not really getting a lot with this, though. Not really getting a lot with this. But the Hela is in control of the zone. She needs everything she can get right now. Sir Cruz a little out of position here. Pops down the ult. Oh! Oh, barely! Barely didn't get the kill on Sergeant Care Bear. That was insane. Okay, Radigu does get a kill. Oh, Rad Dragon? Him. Grabs a kill. Sets up for another. Oh, gets the reset but goes down in the process. Pungent Rhyme popped out the ult. Countered by legendaries. Ult of his own. Oh, it's anybody's game. Oh my gosh, dude. It is neck and neck. Every single fight is down to like 1 bullet difference. It's crazy. Foxmaster really Oh, pops out the ult. They're neck and neck, literally 66 to 66. Foxmaster snags yet another kill. That's going to be a big swing for the Helas. This is literally anybody's game, dude. This is crazy. This is the closest match I think we're going to see of this bracket. This is absolutely insanity. Once again, they are tied 75 to 75. Alistair and Sergeant Care Bear both have ults. Most of the Buckies are pretty close to their ults. The Buckies have got to get on point. They've got to get on point. Most of the Helas are being forced to run it back a little bit. They've got to get to the point in time. Radagoon trying to get into a better position here. Jaycon running back from the spawn. Pungent Rhyme's got to touch. He's got to touch. 96. He's got to touch. He ends up touching just in time. Wow, that was just freaking close, dude. Alistair does have ult. Throwing some damage down. Counter ult. Oh, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Dude, that was an insanely close game. That was an insanely close game. Both teams absolutely neck and neck the entire game. I really do think that could have gone either way. Like 1 or 2 shots difference would have been all it needed. Congratulations to Hela. She moves on and is eliminating Bucky, sending him to her own domain. Congratulations. What a crazy game, dude. Actually, crazy game. All right, next up, a Battle of the Flyers. Storm versus Iron Man. I know we have some people who are looking to get in on Iron Man, so shout that out in the chat. Locked in for the last point, yeah. Which team's Iron Man? I will let you know. It is random. Sub for Iron Man. All right, Maximum Pulsar, and I know Hemothy, right? Hemlock? Himalaya? Something with a him pun. Everyone, if you were already... Oh, I think we crashed. Yep, we crashed. Son of beach. Why every time? Every single time. Hold on, chat. If you're with us for the last game, please cycle out. Hemicillin. Yeah, hemicillin. That's what it was. Here's what I'm going to say. If you are not a sub, don't join right away. Listen to my words. Do not join unless you have gifted a sub. In other words, you've paid for your spot. Let me make sure I get these people in first. All right, then we'll take in everybody else. All right, let me just make sure I have everyone set up before we roll on. Give me an aye, captain, in the chat, because I know some of you are going to join in anyway, and I'm going to block you. All right, paid positions. Let me make sure I get you guys first. Hey, thank you, Mason, for the sub. Dude, we jumped up 100 subs this stream. This is crazy, dude. Crazy. Get me out of here. No. No, I don't want that. No, get me out of here. All right, here we go. All right, paid people, join in first, please. Let me make sure I get you in. I'm seeing a lot of people who are not following instruction. Can't believe Bucky lost. It was close though, dude. It was so close. Neck and neck. And losing to Hella is respectable, you know what I mean? Wish Bucky won. Would have been better for the competition. Who's to say? All right, I got the paid people in here. I'm recognizing all these names. Okay. All right. I need to now know who... So, let me pause the chat for a second. Oh, yeah, the predictions. Pause the chat for a second. People who have subbed, who have gifted subs and such. This, wow, it's 50-50. Exactly split down the middle. That's crazy. The prediction was literally 50-50. Like, exactly 50-50. That's nuts. All right, anywho. People in the chat. Shout out in the chat who you are so I can make sure I got you on your spot, okay? I know Maximum Pulse was one. I know BGG. Iron Man. Okay. Maximum Pulse wanted Iron Man. Hemicillin wanted Iron Man. Okay. Who else was a gifted sub that wanted to play this game? Let me get another prediction while we're doing this here. Storm and Iron Man. Okay. Egg Sniffer was there. Yep. Bounce out, people. Please don't make me block you. It's really, really annoying. I know I have to put the dad pants on. All right. There's a new prediction for y'all. Don't care which side. Okay. Bugs played last round. Yes, he did. Looks like he bounced. Okay. Okay. Echo. Timo Cherry. Timo Carey. You're saying that you subbed. I don't think Crota. He was in round one. I don't think he was one. I don't think so. Okay. Want to play as Iron Man. Okay. So, Maximum Pulsa and... Right. Jeffy also was not. Okay. I think that's fair. I think we're looking good. P played last round. Where is he? He's also... might be a sub, though. Egg played last round. P-Labs was there. P-Labs, do you have anybody else who did not? Let's see. I don't... Bast Chosen, I think, was a gifted sub. Shout out if you were a sub. Radagon and Egg Sniffer were both there last game. Okay. Egg Sniffer. Yep. And yes, Radagon was too. Can I join? I didn't sub though. I'm getting the people who sub first just to make sure I get them. I played round one. Well, I'm getting two people here who are... I think Iron Man slightly won the predictions. See? Played round one, too. Yeah, I'm getting people in here who I think were... I'm prioritizing people first. So I know that you played round one. I'm prioritizing the people who are there first. I was not there last game. Oh, brother. I think we're good. All right. Subscribers. Paid supporters. People who have gifted subs or got a sub for themselves. If you want either Iron Man or Storm, I need you to speak up in the chat right now. Bass Chosen. Yes, Asset. That's right. That's right. Who did you want, Asset? Cake Lave, I don't believe. They're only playing flying characters. Okay. Not received a sub, gifted a sub. I swear, if I have to pay $5 to fit Simon to punch my screen, it's highly likely you'll have at least a chance at it. Is sub this stream. As in, like, you've gifted a sub, bought a sub for yourself. People who have spent money on the stream, I'm trying to make sure that they get what they bought for, right? I'm trying to make sure that they get the thing that they purchased. BP. Brother. All right, I'm going to say this again. From the top, it is Storm and Iron Man. If you are not interested, if you are a paid sub or a paid channel member, and you are not interested in playing Storm or Iron Man, get the fuck out. I'm gonna lose my damn mind, bro. I played Daredevil. Okay. Sub get me one game. Yes, sub get you one game. Guaranteed one game. Alright. It's gonna be a long stream. I'm a paid sub, but I don't want to play either. Very helpful information. Thank you. His dad shouting at us. Okay. Alright. I'm relatively happy with this. We have the 3 Iron Man players on Team B. Got everyone else on Team A. 15 subs give me 15 guaranteed games. Yes, existence if you want 15 guaranteed games. I'm X-Sniffer. I was not in their last game. The person on Twitch is lying. He probably just didn't remember you. Can I play Pika? Okay, are we good? X-Sniffer did get removed. Is he still in here? He's not. X-Sniffer will grab you next game. Sorry. You're a sacrifice for the cause. I'm going to snap all of your necks. One by one. I'm going to go through and I'm going to snap each of your necks. I'm going to play Incineroar game. Where is Incineroar in the bracket? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, Team B, you're going to be Iron Man. Team A, you're going to be Storm. Here we go. Holy cow. All right. Yet another domination map. So it should be relatively balanced. Gone through, we've been here an hour and we've been through 1.1 matches. 2 matches, thank you. Not quite that bad. You know, it's my mistake for allowing people to spend money to get the spots that they want, right? Because then I have to, like, actually follow through with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm very thankful for it. But I gotta come up with a better system. Otherwise, I just want to kill my own chat. I just want to cause an extreme violence to each and every one of you individually. Bodily violence. I'm busting out the belt. Spent all my I will never financially recover from this. I spent all my burritos on Iron Man. I know I'm getting money for free. It's just the pain in the ass of making sure I get everyone in the right spot. I appreciate the cash, obviously. But when I'm dealing with the preschool collective intelligence of everyone like, I want a spot, I want to play, I want to play. And it's like, I know. You get the people who are paid first. 1.6 Ritos on Storm, I'm confident. I'm glad that these matches are at least predictably less close. Collective room temperature IQ. Wisdom has always been chasing you, but you've always been faster. Very simple solution. I know invite only, but then that's even slower. Invite only is even slower. Heesum hates money. Not quite the lesson I was hoping you'd learn from that. No. All right. The storms are ready to go. No, I am just so we're clear. Just like hold on. We move away from the Iron Man's doing their thing, right? Just so we're clear for a second. I am very appreciative of the subs. Legitimately, guys. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm getting married. I'm getting a house. I legitimately don't think I can pay for it all. But if things keep up with the way you guys are doing, with the generosity you guys have, we'll make it barely. And it's thanks to you guys. So really, thank you. But here we go. Iron Man versus Storm. The Storms are going to have a shared speed boost here. I don't know if they stack. That will be interesting to see. The fights begin. Projectiles on both sides. The game will end if they don't play. Do we have a Storm not playing? No, we've got Storms playing. Yeah, we got everybody here. We're good. Okay, Storms are falling. Damn. Oh, okay, all right. The Storms are falling. Marriage, it costs money. Solution, don't get married. True. It's so much easier. We actually, legitimately, me and my fiance have talked about eloping because it's so much cheaper. Just like the millennial freaking position right now, right? That's just the plight of the millennials right now. Okay, one Iron Man finally falls. Shots back and forth, but still, the Iron Mans are having no issues dispatching Storm. Absolutely no issues dispatching Storm. Storms have about the same range, but the Iron Man is much, much better at that close range unibeam. Travis Lark eyes and Jork it a little. Jeffy. Okay, we do have active players. Want to make sure everyone's active. The Storms are struggling big time. Meanwhile, the Iron Mans have resorted back to their natural habitat of mating rituals. I'm just going through and eliminating them, bro. DPC trying to clean up and just getting unibeamed down. And another. They're damn, dude. They are getting obliterated one after the other. I'm gonna be 1.6k burritos for... Again, another Storm. They're trying to get to the position here. They potentially have shots here. Big damage, but not enough for the kill. They really got to land those shots. DPC landing a whole lot of nothing. Giving the wall a back massage there. My money feeling safe. The burritos, yeah. Again, just the unibeam is so much of a trouble for the Storms to get through. This is really not looking good for them. House costs money. Solution, live in the attic of your local Waffle House. I would if I could, dude. Cakewalk. Yeah, they're kind of cleaning up. They're kind of cleaning up. I was hoping the Storms could actually land their shots, but apparently skill issue. Because the Storms are really struggling to land any shots at all. Lagging so much. If you're having network issues, it's probably best that you don't join. Like, I know you want to play, but if you can't, like, give it your all, it's probably best you don't join. I don't think it would matter, though, Jeffy. Like, to be fair, I still think that your team's still going to get kind of rolled here, but meanwhile, we got a circle jerk, I guess, of Iron Man. Iron Man's definitely winning this, yeah. All right, here we go. This is just Iron Man 3. This is just from Iron Man 3. These are all like unmanned suits. Uranium does have ult, but he's likely to use it as a counter here. The Storms do open fire. Ooh, he goes low. Is he looking for an ult? Yep, Iron Man is still continuing to rack up those kills. He's got the ults. He's got the increased unibeam. By the time he gets there, everyone's already dead. Yeah, I don't. This is rough, dude. This is rough, dude. Sounds like the Squirm just have a skill issue.
Maximum pulse.
Oh, a wasted maximum pulse. Uranium whiffs it. Gets one. Gets two. Okay, I mean, that's something. Can they get any more off of that, though? Iron Man has not been able to capture the zone. Is this Storm's ability to come back here? Okay. Maximum Pulse goes out. Only grabs one. P-Lab still has ult. All right, they're starting to put pressure on this zone. If they can cap, that would be ideal. Oh, big hits. Ooh, hold up. Okay, they're doing relatively well. Iron Man is able to capture the zone, though. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. They do have ults. BGG has ults. Teemo has ults. Maximum Pulsar also has ults. Let's see if he decides to do anything with it. 3v1. Ooh, popping down the ults. DPC. Oh, he gets a little too low. He gets a little too low. Oh, he falls off. My goat washed. He fell off for real. Maximum Pulse comes down. Iron Champ pops down the ult. Able to get a little bit. Maximum Pulse comes down to counter. Jeffy on 4 HP remaining. Pops out the ult. Oh, they actually get control of the zone. For how long is the question? For how long is the question? They're at least on the board. P-Labs running back, does have ults. The Iron Man's taken back immediately. Well, they're able to control it for 9%, so that's got to count for something. Oh, just decides to let rip on a Maximum Pulse. Ends up snagging one in the process. All right, this is looking very dominant for Iron Man here. Very, very confident. Trying to open fire. Ends up popping the wrong boost right there. Yeah, this is definitely a skill issue here. This is a shared amount of skill issue as well as Unibeam just absolutely cleaning up other flyers. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that, even if you landed every shot. If they can sneak around, they might be able to get a C9. But that's it. Nope. That is it. Mr. Maximum Pulse takes the game. Let's see how many people actually voted for Storm. Oof, 23%. That's a little rough. Unfortunately, for those people, Iron Man is hands down the winner. Discrimination against mutants allowed in the chat. Brother, you can't be talking like that, bro. YouTube is watching. Mr. Bezos, Jeff Bezos is watching. All right, congratulations to Iron Man. He's moving on. Storm is knocked down and eliminated from the tournament. All right, next up, Mr. Fantastic versus Star-Lord. These are probably the most interesting in terms of being like different from each other. Heroes at the start of this bracket, right? Iron Man's taking it off that game. Yeah. We crash again, son of a bitch. How do we crash literally every game? Are you kidding me? Literally every single time we... I need more Crash Bandicoots. Hold on. We're up to 3 now, right? Now 4. An insane amount. Insane amount. Okay. All right. 1 second, y'all. Bash Grandicoots. Yeah. The inverted ones. Yeah, we got to get like the anti-crash totem. Almost. My PS5 never crashes when playing Rivals. I never crash when playing Rivals. I crash when I'm spectating Rivals. Give me Fantastic. All right, you got it, some guy. We need insurance for all these crashes, yeah. Fair, valid. Least buggy Season 0 Rivals performance, yeah. Me some what? Be fantastic, okay. Are the players of this round. Oh, wonderful, Sense. That is an excellent snag. Good stuff. We got names from the last people who are here. Verifiable. That is excellent. If you're on that list, do not join, please. We have your name. I have a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me dangerous for people who play more than one game at a time. I will find you, and I will remove you. Alright, so we got some guy who's looking to get in here. Yoshi fan, I believe, was also a sub to stream. 60 people joined in less than 2 seconds, yeah. What's the server name? Just my name, Neeson777. Fent Gaming. Is that your name? Is that actually your name? Holy cow, this filled up so fast. Alright, Fent Gaming, where are you at? I thought you were a different dude. Weren't you like Rogue Carp? Weren't you one of the ones that aren't like Gamer Bean? Okay. Alright, I got you, Yoshi. Who do you want? Okay, fantastic. Alright. Gamer. Oh, come on. Nope. Come on. Give me Gamer. There we go. Who should go? Bass Chosen was with us last time. He was gifted. There we go. Gamer. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They were supposed to leave the spectator if slots are open to subs. Yes, please. If you are not a sub, please leave the spectator slots. And it's a little easier for me to make sure people get in. Soy was in. Oh, no. Oh, Monkey Lord. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Yeah, just join me via my name. It's up here on the top left. Gambling. Yes, I'll get the gambling up. So I got Gamer. Where's some guy? What's your name again, some guy? I always mix you up. People with the highest ping gotta go. It will drop here in just a little bit. It'll even out in just a little bit. Soy Bueno played last round. Alright, there's Synth's thing. So DPC, Jeffy. Do we see a Soy Bueno? I don't think so. Labs, BGG, Uranium, Spez, Timo. No, Soy was not in last round. They're good. So for the Scarlet Witch, but I want to play Star-Lord now. My IGN is Blake the Sims. Okay, so you should be able to just join up on me. And I can just throw you in here. Once again, if you're not a gifted sub, bounce, please. Alright, I see you, Blake. You want to play Star-Lord, huh? Okay, I'll make sure you're on opposite teams. Egg Sniffer, I'm not going to send you out. Who has the lowest ping or highest ping? Oop, nope. Who has the highest ping? Nezki, okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, you want Star-Lord, and Gamer wants Mr. Fantastic. Okay. I think I got everything. You know what this reminds me of? Having to balance the subs out. It's like doing those like Diner Dash games. You ever played those Diner Dash games as a kid? We're ping shaming. We're absolutely ping shaming. Absolutely, we're ping shaming. I want a Star-Lord, same name as here. Mason, I believe I had you as a sub. I'm Rocarp. Okay, got you. Yeah. I thought you were Rocarp. And who did you want? Some guy? Wait, who has the lowest? Who has the highest ping? Ooh, it's all really good. It's all really good. Dang. It's either Bugs or Care Bear. Because everyone else is safe. Care Bear did get 2 games. He got a special game for giving me back leadership. Okay, who do you want, some guy? Rocarp is some guy. Who do you want? So I got Blake the Sims, who wanted Star-Lord. Gamer wanted Mr. Fantastic. Rocarp, who did you want? My age is showing here. Diner Dash? Yeah, it's an older game. It's for us millennials. Somebody as well said fuck the British. Oh, I mean... Won't play if needed. It's okay. Where's the prediction? I'm working on it. I subbed. Can I play Rocket? Maximum Pulsar, you already subbed. You already got your sub game. Rokarp wanted Mr. Fantastic. Okay, Rokarp wanted Mr. Fantastic. I'll move him over here. That way I can visually distinguish them a little bit. I wish I could mark people a little easier. At least we only got to play one game. Well, it was a tie. Either of you were going to get tossed. Fantastic. Okay, got it. Okay. All right. I'm fairly happy with this. I'm fairly happy with this already. Okay. All right. So Team A, you are going to be Mr. Fantastic. Team B, you're going to be Star-Lord. Ignore the fact that I've asked to play Rocket. There is so much stimuli right now. My brain is having a hard time processing it all. Can we bring back Spice Goes from Marvel Rivals? Maybe. All right. Team A, Mr. Fantastic. Team B, Star-Lord. Here we go. We played Undertale Delta, and yes, I played the shit out of those games. All right. Google form. I need to start busting out the pen and paper again is actually what I need to do. I actually probably will do that because my lovely fiance got me some scratch paper for Christmas, birthday, whatever. Gamble. Oh, yeah. Gambling. There we go. You see the new Wolverine trailer? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if that's really my game. I'm much more interested in Silk Song right now, if I'm being honest. So matchup after this one. The matchup after this one is Spider-Man and... No, Blade and Wolverine. Sorry, Blade and Wolverine. Skong, yes. I love that we can do colored text now. That's fun. Mr. Fantastic means please play like there's $1 million on the line. Sergeant Care Bear is a very good Mr. Fantastic. He's going to be very upset. Oh, that's right, Care Bear. You know, Care Bear, legitimately, as much as it would have been good to have you on for the Mr. Fantastics, you are definitely an exception to the rule. You are not an average player. I feel like it's actually kind of fair to them to let them kind of, you know, be a little bit more standard here. You ever play Pokerogue? No, I never really got into Pokemon. No, I didn't really like Pokemon. Like, I like the IP of Pokemon, but I don't like Pokemon games. You know what I mean? There's too much gambling in my strategy game. I don't want gambling in my strategy game. I'm feeling anxious. Sending virtual hug. So, I was on for a... Also, Egg Sniffer. Why are you pumping his head? I was on for a smaller creators. Whatchamacallit? Jeopardy. I was playing Jeopardy with some a smaller creator, Matt LG, and Japanese Curry, and I got slaughtered because I answered so many wrong so many times. I was always so close, but I was... Yeah, anyway. Here we go. The Star-Lord's taking a bit of an alternate angle here. One of them goes down immediately. Blake getting obliterated out here. Barely makes it back into a spawn. So Mr. Fantastic's presenting them a wall. Huge amount of damage inbound. They're just stuck in their spawn right now. But more damage continues to go in. Big splash on all of them. But again, no kills. Lots of damage, but the heals are starting to come out here. They're alternating back and forth. Keeping it up. Okay, the Star-Lords do secure the zone. Doing their best to try to stay alive. Mr. Fantastic secures up a kill, Gamer. Putting more damage on where he can. Mr. Fantastics are back in position. Oh, taking big damage, taking back shots. All right. Mr. Fantastics are back. Opening fire for round 2. They're continuing to funnel forward. Camera's cracked, holy. They're doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up. Doing a really good job, but the Star-Lords are not quite making the mark. Mr. Fantastics again continuing to hold ground here, despite the Star-Lords having a spawn room this close. Bro might be Reed Richards. Got the transformation off. Cleaning people out. Dude, this is insane. Star-Lord's hitting an absolute wall here. Absolutely hitting a wall. Defense is so much better than attacking Convoy. Well, like, I don't generally disagree, but they ain't even getting out of spawn, bro. Like, you really think they would have changed their spawn rooms right here? They literally have invincibility they can shoot out from, and they ain't moving the point. They have invincibility and perfect healing as maximum healing, and they still are not moving the point. I think Reed Richards is just clapping. Mr. Fantastic can put shields on each other? Yeah, for sure. Okay, decent amount of heroes are down here. Decent amount of Reed Richards are down. Legendaries finally popped. Nice and high in the sky. Trying to bring him down to the ground. Opening fire. One goes down. Shook Artist. Trying to get what kills that he can here. Redigoon has them all spread out, but they all were able to easily escape. Finally, Star-Lord is able to move the zone. Yeah, just look at how many Star-Lords it takes to take one Mr. Fantastic down, dude. That's crazy. I don't think attack or defense would have changed that. They're starting to move the zone. The ult's coming out from Mr. Fantastic. Frostmaster pops an ult. Fire Falcon pops the ult. They're not getting a lot, though. Legendary is popped. Smubble opening fire. Big damage on all targets here. Grabs another kill. The ult's absolutely moving the zone. Ult pops down. Oh, Rokarp gets one before going down himself. The Star-Lords are slowly pushing this forward. Slowly pushing this forward. Xnipa does have ults. He's just getting clapped, bro. Literally clapped. You think Mr. Fantastic's gonna have trouble because how far the spawn is, right? Exactly. Oh my gosh, dude. It's a focused fire problem, right? Because the Star-Lords are so spread out, the Reeds can all just focus one at a time. Like, look at this, dude. This is insane. Legendary is popped. Ult comes down. They pop up their shields, puff out their chest, trying to stay alive. They all funnel inside. The storm's approaching. Its name is Star-Lord. Oh, they're still up, dude. They're trying so hard to get these kills. Can someone please say a prayer to my 13k channel points? Oh, no. Okay, Star-Lord's starting to move zone. Big damage coming in still. 10 seconds left on the clock. Dude, look how much trouble they have with just one. Look how much trouble they have with just one Mr. Fantastic, dude. Okay, the zone continues to move. Ult comes down. Secures up one kill. Ultra snags a couple more damage. Oh my gosh, Ultra with a 4-piece. Holy cow, bro. And that is GG. Listen, comment section, I don't want to hear a freaking word out of you. Offense or defense, it does not matter. Star-Lord was getting his ass kicked. Mr. Fantastic swept them. That wasn't even close. I don't want to hear a word out of you, comment section. I can already hear you typing. Offense always loses. Unfortunately, offense has always been the worst character in the matchup. Yeah, dude, they couldn't do a damn thing, dude. They couldn't do a freaking thing. They had so much trouble with just one. Just one. They all took like 5 of them, like 4 whole seconds to kill just one of them. All right. Anyway, moving on. Mr. Fantastic, moving on. Star-Lord. Takes the L. Even with that ult, dude. That was crazy. Absolutely nuts. All right, let's get the predictions in here. Please don't crash. Yay. All right. Oh, the Mr. Fantastic believers are eating big right now, dude. They're eating so big. All right. If your name is... Where was it? I saw the post. If your name is Foxmaster, Fire Falcon, Rogue Carp, Gamer, Ultra, Synths on TT, Blake the Sim, Shooked Artist, Bugs, Smubble, Egg Sniffer, or Radagon, or Otgo, please cycle out. Smubble, you were in last game. There we go. Awesome. Thank you. Perfect. We'll let the tank through security. Real, though, actually. Actually so real. We aren't doing Loser's Bracket. No, we are not doing Loser's Bracket. So once again, for the people who are just joining us here today, we're not doing Loser's Bracket today because there's just so many of them. We're already an hour and a half into stream, and we're not even through the first set of matches. Instead, what we're doing is we're trying to pick as best of matchups as we reasonably can at the start. That way, there's less opportunity because DPS are a lot more volatile, right? It's a lot more like you get countered really hard by another one, right? So I'm hoping to avoid that here. Fire me as a constant logger, and I'll keep track, but I'll need 25 burritos a stream. I wish I could give you more burritos, but I can't. I totally would. All right. Next up is Blade versus Wolverine. Gamble. We'll get to the gambling. All right. Let me go ahead and swap up the teams here. We'll get to the gambling. Calm down, addicts. Oh, we lost somebody. There's an open spot. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Brother. Okay. Blake was here last game, but that's okay. I guess nobody else wants to spot. All right. Raw, let me gamble. Gamble is only on Twitch. Yeah, the gamble's only on Twitch. Okay. All right. Let's see. Both Blade and Wolverine are pretty fair offense and defense here, so I'll just say, who do I think is going to win this one? I think Blade takes this. So I'm going to put Blade on offense, being that people are saying offense always loses. And I'm going to put Wolverine on defense. So Blade are going to be Team B. Wolverine are going to be Team A. Let's get the predictions up. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been told that Wolverine actually does a pretty good job against Blade. Wanting to gamble. I know. All right, we good? All right, we set? Let's do this thing. Blade does have higher base HP, which Wolf doesn't care about. It's true. Magic next round. Next round is Spider-Man and Black Panther. Magic is a ways away. We might not even get to Magic today, depending on how these go. All right. Blade's a tank in disguise, which Wolverine counters. True. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to be in the Widow match. I need to be on Widow. All right. When is if again? Be less lazy and type it out, please. Iron Fist. Oh. Iron Fist is on the same round as Magic, so it's a little ways out. Maybe Monday. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, people, we stream Saturdays and Mondays on 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to get in and join on us for this sort of stuff, that's the time. We also stream Sundays at around 10 a.m. That's when Beast streams. He does more of the kind of the fun one-off stuff. All right, here we go. Did you ever consider that Victor Witt is essentially just Bucky? Kinda. He doesn't... I mean, if you're just saying that he's a white dude with a bionic arm, yeah, but that's about kind of where the correlation ends. What's Beast channel? Oh, it's the same one here. As in, he streams on our channel at that time. Sunday, 10. Alright. Please hear me out. I will not. Alright. The Blades are in position. Wolverines are moving in. It's going to be a little awkward here because Wolverine does not have any range. Bucky lost. Barely, yes, but Bucky did lose. Not a single Lord on either team. It's true. Yeah, not a single Lord. And one Black Panther is a little confused. He's wondering where all these blades came from. Yeah, they'll switch off. Probably. If they don't, we'll close game. Maximum pulse. You're swapping, right? Yeah, looks like you're swapping. All right. The Blades move out.
Looks like there are worse things out tonight than vampires. Here they come.
Fight's beginning. Blade able to put some range damage in on the Wolverines. One Wolverine in the background. Trying to get what damage that they can here. First, oh, good scoop. Blocking, P-Lab's trying to get out. It doesn't look like it's going to matter. It doesn't look like it's going to matter. Wolverines are still doing their best to clean up, and they still go down. Sergeant Care Bear, all of the team is struggling to get back here. They go down here, and all of the Wolverines are down save for one. Blade has killed the Wolverine, and they will take this zone without issue. Oh, never mind. Ike comes flying in, stalling it out for just but a second. Digital snags up one of the Blades, but the Blade is able to escape. Wolverine generally does have a hard time against all of the less tanky characters, of which Blade does have increased health, but is it enough? Is it enough? Wolverine are struggling right now. However, the point has yet to move. That is to the advantage of Wolverine. They're starting to push forward now. You know, sometimes I feel like my aim is bad. And then I look at some of y'all play and I go, you know what? I'm doing okay. I think my lobbies are just juiced. Okay, pretty equal deaths on both sides. Wolverine's taking a little bit of a heavier L here, though. Yeah, definitely. Blades definitely got lead on this here as they're walking it forward. Easily moving it forward here. Wolverine trying to aura farm. Gets punished for it in the process here. They're trying to come from these background rooms here, trying to see if they can get a flank on the side. Anytime they dive into the point itself, the Blades immediately shut them down with the melee move of their own. Blades starting to dive in. Easily continuing to escort the point with very little resistance. Wolverine is struggling big time. Does bring up the question of who we could have put Wolverine against that would have had a better chance. Diving in, seeing if we can get some damage down, and ult comes out to counter. Trusted Table is actually able to come out from the back. Oh, but the ults. Oh, but the ults. It goes to show, it goes to say something, because Wolverine's ult comes up significantly faster than Blade's. And Blade is getting his ult much sooner. Yeah, anytime we jump over to one of the Wolverines, they're just getting annihilated, dude. Absolutely getting annihilated. Okay, Wolverines are starting to do the run back. Technically speaking, Fantastic was a good option, true.
Our next victims.
Get splash damage on here. Oh! Digital with the big ult. Not quite able to get up more of the kills. The ults are starting to fire. Wolverine has set himself up on the defense. All of the Blades are down. Through a volley, a mortar shell of Wolverine ults. Pops down the ult. Gets one. Big damage on two. Trust Table able to escape barely with his life. Fez does have ult. The The blades are starting to pop out ults of their own. Drops down the ult and gets nothing with it. Blades continuing to slice and dice through the Wolverines. Living just barely going down. Wow, that healing actually did a lot of work there. Wolverine's getting smoked. I agree. They are struggling big time. Cryptic does have ults. Let's see if he ends up popping it anywhere. There's a potential opening slot right here. Wolverine tries to grab one of them. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for. Able to grab one off into the side. Blade's able to jump out, though. Ult comes down from Cryptic. Not really getting anything with it, though. Cheese and fries. The kills on the right-hand side. Blade is just walking this thing forward without issue. 5 minutes they've got to hold him. 5 minutes these Wolverines have got to hold their ground. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Trying to dive to the point and not in time. Not in time. Blade easily just walking through them. Very little trouble. Unfortunately, Wolverine just does not have the talent to take on more flexible DPSs. He is made for one job and one job only. That does mean that he is unfortunately out of the tournament. RIP. Blade moves on. Next is a battle of the dives between Spider-Man and Black Panther. Let's go ahead and reset lobby here. Playing a dive DPS against a human blender is not that fun. I consider a Wolverine more of a brawl. Dude, another crash. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Round 2. Maybe I should just play some Silk Song in between. Yeah, I consider a Wolverine to be like 80% brawl, 20% dive. Was a mismatch, know all the tanks. The ultimate W against Wolverine. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do, right? Like, I think all the DPSs would have had a good time against Wolverine. I think maybe Mr. Fantastic would have been a better matchup for Wolverine overall. So many crashes. Yeah, Crash is going crazy today. I think it's 40-60 brawl dive. I still think he's more brawl than he is dive. He's more often with his team than he is in the enemy backline. Like, he does end up in the enemy's backline, but not often. Like, he does that to get a pull, and then that's it. He's done. Gonna be fun. 50-50 dive against dive. Hardest characters in the game. IMO. Or, excuse me, LMAO. Yes, they're one of the harder characters here. It's all backline when there's 6 blades. I guess that's true. Can I play Spider-Man's? I have 70 hours on it. First come, first serve, bro. Subs are first come, first serve. That is our rule. All right. We are back. Get another crash in here. I'm going to have to start, like, stacking them here. They're going to start slowly taking over the stream. Gave bits for Spider-Man. You got it. All right. Morphs to Mouth, Sergeant Care Bear, Spez, Ike to Goat, Trusted Table, Digital, V3, Gagger, Maximum Pulsa, P-Labs, Blake, Cryptic are the players of Wolverine versus Blade. All right, Bray, I need to know what your name is. Requested BP, please. Didn't you also request Iron Man using your sub? I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You guys have been super generous. I'm mostly just been tugging at your balls. You can get a stream where you watch Silk Song. I streamed Silk Song and nobody freaking watched. Let me get your predictions up here, everybody. 1 second. Wow, you guys really thought Wolverine was going to win that? Are you crazy? Come on, chat. You got to be better than that. You terrible gamblers. How many pedestrian men are we getting this game? Yeah. All right. I need to know. Or was he? Asset requested BP. I got you. Bray. Bray and Asset. I know Asset's name is the same. Bray. I need to know what your in-game name is so I can make sure you get your right spot. Totally stream Silk Song again. I won't watch it, but it'll make you happy. I could just play it by myself. Not viewers to share play. They play your Silk Song. I'll pass. Okay, you're the same. Okay, cool. Bray, Phantom. Swap with me. Perfect. And Asset. Let me make sure. Asset. I don't see you in here. Are you a different name? You Bast Chosen, right? Yeah, you're Bast Chosen. Yeah. Jeff, you're having lagging problems. What are you doing in here? Alright, both of you wanted BP? Is that right? Let me see. Bray, what did you say that you wanted? Bray. Spider-Man. Okay, so I need... Right, I need Bray on opposite team of Bast, and we should be good. Does that do it? Bray and Bast. Yes, okay, cool. So, Bray, you, Team A is going to be Spider-Man. Team B is going to be Black Panther. All right? Is everybody set? I think we're good. Silver guy. Come on. I don't see you as a sub here, Silver guy. Let me see. Destiny 2, the final shape. TwitchCon, I don't see you as a sub. So it's first come, first serve for that. Gambling. Yes, I'll get to the gambling. All right. I think we're all caught up. Okay. I think we're all caught up. All right. Once again. Team A is going to be Spider-Man. Team B is going to be BP. Good? All right. Let's do this thing. Yeah, there's no losers round this go-round. It's just too many players. Let's get the gambling up.
For Hawkeye later.
Remind me. But thank you. I will make sure that you get your thing. Just make sure you remind me. Me versus Falcon? Yeah. That's enough subs to get 2 IRSs off your back. It's not even enough to get 1. Dude, I'm not joking you. I'm not joking you. This isn't like a poor me. I owe like $20,000 in taxes. Hopefully most of that gets forgiven because of the house. But like on paper right now, it's very frightening, dude. Yeah, I wish it was enough to get the IRS off my back. It's definitely not. Very appreciated. And every little bit will help fight that number down. But yeah, tax evasion. Thank you. Coaching stream when we're done doing this kind of stuff. All right, 2 of the most hated dive characters in the game. Black Panther versus Spider-Man. On the Celestial Husk, so it is an even domination playing field. I really don't know who takes this one. Did I get your prediction set, by the way? Yeah, I did. Once again, a shout out to all the subs we got this stream. Very appreciated y'all existence with sitting at the top of the leaderboard of 46 DPC and Valorant. Very appreciated. Very appreciated. Spider-Man is the best chance. Okay. As a support main, these are absolute cancer to see. Yeah. Team Spider and one very confused Iron Fist. Don't worry, he'll swap. Versus a whole bunch of Wakandas. A whole lot of Wakandas. Spider-Man wins this. IDK howl him out. Yeah. Spidey and BP will be very confused. There's no backline to dive. Yeah. All right. Pedestrian Man. Let's see how many we got. It begins. That's a good rollout. A good rollout. Okay. All right. Decent rollouts. Seem to know what they're doing.
Does that mean I've made it to the big
I'm gonna go from the side here. So you're seeing all of them engage on each other. It's just broken up fights all spread out across from me and everything. A lot of the Black Panthers are dead right now. A whole lot of the Black Panthers are dead. Holding down the trigger is smart. Yeah, all Spider-Man securing the zone, not by much. Most of them were either damaged or dead, but they do secure the zone.
The mission area is ours.
PTSD for all the support mains, yeah. Ooh, I don't know what happened to Dux right there, but he's down. It's hard to, this match is hard to spectate because like I never know who's getting what happening to them because it's all so broken up. Grabs the kill. Snags some damage. All of the BPs are really tagged here. Really tagged here. They're just struggling to pin these Spider-Man down. Spider-Man's a lot more flexible and adaptable to finding like flying targets and stuff. Something that Black Panther is uniquely bad at.
Must do our part.
Okay, BP does have control of the zone. Actually able to get the cap on it. Can he hold it is the question. Forcing these Spider-Man to stand still long enough to actually cap a point might be a lot of an ask. Wow, look at that, yeah. Fire Falcon able to handle that with very little difficulty.
This kitty has been declawed.
Yo, we got some like experienced Spider-Man players in here, actually. I wonder if there's even something that's going to really change here. Because I feel like Spider-Man in general seems to win this fight. Just because he's able to lock onto him so much easier. And that little bit of range helps out a lot. Assume Spider-Man takes it since he got the aerials. Yeah. They are indoors here. The BPs might be able to do something with that. Not anything for it. Foxmaster secures up a kill. Okay, it's pretty close. Both teams are relatively close to each other. 67 to 40. Trying to get the snags in one kill. Not really getting anything here. Fire Falcon looking for targets here. Bast goes down. Oh! Smubble gets a double there. Or that's Bast Chosen, sorry. Taking down Smubble. Bast Chosen gets a double. Able to hold it out for just a little bit longer. But the Spider-Man are able to recapture the zone. Take it again for another round.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Almost to the 80 percentile mark. Trying to get what kills he can here. Struggling big time. Spider-Man just has so much of a better time sticking to targets. Pun fully intended. Ult comes out. Bast comes out to follow. JS Cloud grabs a couple. Duck grabs a couple too. Oh, and that's so many. So many BPs biting the dust. Oh, pulls into the ult. That's rude. Okay, and that's it. Spider-Man takes first zone. BP's going to get one more shot at this. Even if they take one of the rooms, good over here. It's really good for starting combos, yeah. All I know how to do is the rollout tech, Lamau. Oh, it's working. Yeah, BP, like, they're doing okay. All things considered, they're doing all right. Because they're able to get some pressure on the zones. It's not like they were just getting stonewalled out. Right? But it's just the Spider-Man is so much better at hitting mobile targets. So much better at hitting mobile targets.
Flaming webs. Who slayed the Celestial? Seriously.
Wakanda on Tuesdays going hard, yeah. We need to stop Spider-Man. He's too much of a menace. I agree. Alright, the BP is rolling out here. Spider-Man able to get to the zone first without too much issue. Decent swing on all of them. Indoors might be a little bit harder for them to deal with it. When you got a bunch of them on it, though, it's going to be a lot easier to move it overall. Bass comes out, but doesn't really get a lot. Double spider marks on Egg Sniffer. He goes down. Bugs trying to escape with his life, seeing if he can get any damage in the process. Just trying to find target. Having a real hard time pinning down Spider-Man. Having a real hard time pinning down Spider-Man. Not able to snag anything here. Okay, they're starting to take this back. They're starting to take this back. If they can get the last Spider-Man off a zone. They're trying everything they can. They are so close. Neither team's been able to capture anything yet. BP's starting to get some pressure on the zone, but the Spider-Man comes back with a fury. Getting a lot of kills. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're trying so hard to secure up these kills. What is it with this zone and taking forever? Big tags on both. Oh, Smubble snags up 2. 1 with the ult. Trying to get in here. He's able to keep him off. Like, neither team's been able to capture the zone, not even once yet. There it is. Spider-Man finally securing the zone. Starting to get some percentage. Most of the Spider-Mans are damaged pretty severely. The 22-minute overtime, yeah. Looking around here, a lot of the BPs are just kind of taking their time, looking for targets. Taking their time, looking for targets. Fire Falcon, and a little bit over his head, trying to reset the engagement here. Black Panther does not have nearly as much aerial mobility. Spider-Man able to escape with his life. Duck grabs a kill. Gray does have ult. Grabs another kill. JS Cloud also has an ult ready to go. Might decide to pop. Grabs 1. Not really able to secure up the second. Oh, grabs another. Tremble. Two kills. Two ults for 1 kill. That's great eco. I don't know if it matters at this point, because they're clearly taking the game. They've got some percentage there. Black Panther was able to, while we were distracted, Black Panther was able to get 21% on the zone. Maybe they're a little bit better off. Gray Phantom securing up a kill. Oh, Panther's so close. If he could have reset his dash, it would have been good. So close. Spider-Man getting a little greedy here, going really deep in on their zone right now. Ult comes down. Synth is in a bad way. Goes down. Fox and Beto move into the zone here. Pass Chosen is near the zone. Grabs the kill on Smubble. All targets very tagged. Beto coming to try to clean up with it as well. The Spider-Man are dueling with him in the back lines. They're making a backline out of the Black Panthers. This is crazy. Bugs doing some good work over here. All right, they're going to overtime. The ult comes out. Foxmaster pops down the ult to follow. Beto trying to stay alive and on the zone. Bass comes out and grabs nothing. Spider-Man is just too quick. Fire Falcon dueling it out so you can get anything. Goes down in the process. Smubble trying to make his way back. Black Panther getting back onto the zone. Reestablishing themselves. Barely any overtime left. If he goes down, it is over. More Black Panthers continue to flood the zone. Smubble cleans out 1. Big pressure on the follow-up, though. Black Panther able to keep the overtime flowing. They cannot drop this zone, not even once, or it is over. Black Panther drops. There's still a lot of them on zone right now. The Spider-Man doing their best to try to pick them off from the safety of cover, using what range advantage that they do have. The Black Panthers are starting to put pressure on the zone. Starting to put pressure. They actually secure a cap. They actually secure a cap. Black Panther actually able to get the zone back in control, preventing overtime from ticking down. Forcing Spider-Man to go through yet another round of overtime. Oh, Dux just eats a whole bunch of spears and claws.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Fire Falcon pops down the ult. Does not get a lot, but it's enough to start getting some pressure back onto the zone. Still, the Panthers continue to flood in. Big damage on there. So close to taking the zone back. But BP is so fast. He's able to get back so quickly. Okay, they have control of the zone. Black Panther's starting to flood back to the zone. There's just bodies after bodies after bodies. They gotta stay on zone pretty much the entire time here. Starting to get some kills still. Black Panther's not going down without a fight. Not going down without a fight. Oh, and they're off for just long enough. Spider-Man takes the game. I was pedestrian, man, that game, yeah. Snubble with the MVP. Congratulations to Spider-Man. You are moving on. Black Panther is out. All right. Give me the second round here.
Put me in for Punisher. I will probs do better than Storm lol.
Okay. All right. I got you. That's DPC, right? Yep, DPC. I'll get you in for the Punisher. All right, let's go ahead and reset. Hopefully we don't get a crash here. Thank you for the $5, my guy. Yay. All right. If you're with us last game, cycle out. I'm going to start picking some people here to grab for DPC. GG's, lots of fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun, yeah. My burritos. All right, I'm giving you burritos. Hold on. Everyone voted Spooderman. There was one guy who voted for Black Panther. All right, congratulations. Look at another prediction going here. Okay, this is an interesting one. Phoenix versus Punisher. Both kind of ranged hit scan here. Get the prediction up. One sec. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. This one's going to take 3 days. Yeah, it might be a while.
I'm a girl, yo.
Oh, my bad. You can still be dude. Right? Girls can still be dude. But my bad. And thank you for the 2. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Let's see. Dude is gender neutral. See, thank you. Alright, anywho. I think this is all new people. Maybe Ike was in there last time. Okay, let me get DPC in here. I think Ike was in there last time, so I'll swap DPC out for that. There we go. Now Punisher won against Phoenix. Wait, what? As in, like, the prediction? This is second round, though. Ike was not in the last game. Well, he's cycling anyway. All right. Let me cycle up the teams here. We have no one else who's looking to get on Phoenix or Punisher that is subbed. Gifted subs and such. All right, all right, all right. Put my money on the big Punisher. Still got to hit scam mob boss. Right, right, right. Okay. Alrighty. Team A. Well, actually, let's do this. Let me do this. Let me get Punisher on offense this time.
As a Sue or main, let me play Psylocke, pray please.
Gotcha. Foxmaster, just remind me when we get to Psylocke, I'll grab you in. It's possible we might not get to them today. These games are going kind of long. Make sure I'm on Phoenix. Are you in here? All right. I will swap you with Jeffy, I guess. All right. Team B is going to be Punisher. Team A is going to be... Oh. Team A is going to be the Phoenix. BP deserved to fight Magic, such similar kits. Kinda. Yeah, I guess so. I decided to go for the 2 dive characters, right? Anyway. All right, here we go. Let's do this thing. Going to Central Park. Team A is all PC. Oh, weird. Gambling. Did I not get the gambling up? Predictions should be up, right? Yeah, it's up. You missed it. Punisher, it's going to carry so hard. Well, they're on offense this time. You missed it. Yep. Yeah, the Punishers are on offense this time. Has Iron Fist been played? Iron Fist is not up yet, no. You have a Lord Phoenix, yeah? You guys having fun? You guys having a good time? You guys enjoying the stream? Punisher all the way. Yeah. Lord Widow playing Phoenix GG. Ooh. Yeah, Existence is one of our TDT members. He's got pretty good aim. He's alright. Going all in on Punisher, yeah. Having a jolly good time. Excellent, good show, sir. I'm having a jolly good time. Punisher's gonna put her down like a dog or a sick bird or whatever. Fun so far. Alright, glad y'all having a good time. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Iced tea, lemonade. We've got grape juice as well. Maybe just some good old-fashioned milk, iced water. Keep it basic. Does Phoenix Mark stack? I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. Should have a Prime sub. You on Twitch? Yes. Links in the description for you on YouTube. Punisher's my first Lord. I play so much Punisher, dude. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm the type of person, like, I'm not quite a one-trick, but I have, like, a group of heroes that I just really, really focus on. That's how I play every game. I try to have a balance, but I end up, like, really focusing on, like, 1 or 2 heroes for each representation. This is an easy pick. Yeah, I'm a little worried about my Punisher. I really like Punisher, but, he's, we'll see how this goes.
Lucky. Always feels good going into a fight with you.
Keep your cool, Frank. We're the good guys.
What? Bro is stanced up. Bro is stanced up. Look at him. Bro's ready to go. Unblinking. All right. Meanwhile, over here, Phoenix setting up on the high ground here. Americans versus Beyblades, yeah. Okay. It begins. Ooh, from this alternate angle. That's kind of clever. Shots ringing out. Turrets are starting to get set up. Opening fire on anything that they can get their line of sight on here. Jeffy kind of flubs it. He's getting back in. He barely makes it in. Good pivot on Jeffy's side here. He is in the back line. Opening fire. Grabs one. Whoa, huge amount of gifted channel members. Thank you, Blake, for the 5 gifted channel members. Very appreciated, Blake. Let me know if you want anything. I want 5 more games. Okay. Just let me know who you want. Let me know who you want. Okay, the Phoenix is currently not having any trouble at all holding them off on defense. They're healing, keeping them up. Why didn't you use the shotgun? Good question. Only God knows. God and Jeffy are the only ones that know the answer. Should have used a shotgun. I firmly agree. Lots of damage, dude. They're having such a hard time getting in. There's so much splash damage. Turret goes down, able to keep their heads down. Actually secures up a kill. Trying to put more damage on. Diving into the backline here. Rokarp. See if he can get anything. That splash damage hurting like a mother effer, though. Oh my gosh. Dude, these Phoenix are not having any issue. Their self-healing is carrying them big time. I'm not particularly Christian, but I always believe in God just so I have someone to blame. Crazy statement, dude. I got you, don't worry. All right, good. Switch him out to the shotgun. Can he get it in time? Yes, he can. She can. DPC grabs up the kill. Phoenix continuing to funnel him back into the zone, but the Punishers are struggling to get any significant ground here. They're having a really, really hard time. Phoenix are able to keep themselves alive so efficiently. Maximum having to sit for the ults or for the healing. Waiting to get it up. Trusted decides to run back to the zone. The spawn point here. Yeah, this looks kind of like calm from the Phoenix point of view. There's not a lot happening. I might regret choosing Punisher. Yeah. Trying to get whatever they can in here. Again, going down. Sergeant Care does get a kill in the process, though. But with every one Phoenix that falls, 3 Punishers die in the process. They do have ults from the Phoenix side. DPC not quite getting the grapple that they're looking for. Oh my gosh, this is a slaughter for these Punishers, bro. An absolute slaughter for these Punishers. The thought the turrets would make them win. They're having a hard time getting it set up. They can't even get in a position to set it up. They might be better off just trying to set them up just kind of like in a more safe position. Ooh, secures up a kill. Maximum pulse. Trying to get more from where they can. Also realized that there is a lot of console players on Punisher here. A lot of console players. They do have ults, but they're all very damaged. Very, very damaged. Sergeant Cabra busting out the shotgun. The turret goes down. It's a pretty good position for it, too. They're just... They can't get anything, bro. They cannot get anything right now. I think Punisher would have won on defense. I mean, we can run this back. If you guys really do believe... If you guys really do believe Punisher would win this on defense... We could just run this back and just swap them and see if it mattered. I don't think it's going to matter. I think the Phoenix is just too good. Able to shut down the ults, but just more funnel in, dude. Holy cow. Punisher on defense. Okay. Struggling so hard, dude. Struggling so hard. Think versus her it matters. Someone else maybe. Yeah, I just think, dude, the Punisher is getting just rolled right now. Barely able to touch zone. Can't hardly secure up kills. Decent pop for the ult. Next to the health pack too. Grabs the kill. Grabs 2. That's pretty big. But not able to get up anymore. Stream on Twitch too? Yeah, we do stream on Twitch too. Prime sub can help with the IRS. Yes, we do stream on Twitch. Absolutely obliterated. Alright, I'm going to run a poll. This Punisher's kind of weak. I agree. They weren't great. I'm going to run a poll. Do we run it back? Some people are saying that this would only work with Punisher on defense. We'll swap out some of the teams too. Alright. Quick 2-minute poll. Like, Phoenix can better shoot in this match than them. No chance Punisher wins on defense. Okay. There's a short poll going out on Twitch. Punisher on defense. Yeah, we might swap it up. Here's what I'll do. Stay on your teams. I'll swap it like this. I'm going to run back on defense. Maybe do cap points so it's fair for both. We don't get to pick them. Observe. All right, editor, keep this in the video. Stop asking me to put it on convergence. I don't have a choice. We either sit here and potentially cycle this out for like 10 minutes trying to get a match, or we just roll with it. It's not that deep. It's just an arcade game. It's just for fun. I can't control it. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish Free Fight was just set to default and it was an option in the menu. I wish it was something that you could flick a little switch in here. Free Fight, no limits, and you could do it, and we could pick our map. That'd be great, but that's not how it works. It's random maps. It's annoying. I hate it too. I understand. It's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. All right, the poll's almost up. About 30 seconds left. Making an even number of controller and PC players. That's probably fair. What I'm going to do here, Chat, do I jump in there with my Punisher? Do I try to help out the Punishers? More people should vote yes. All right. Yes, please. Okay, all right. Well, if you voted yes, then we're going to roll it. This is just favoritism XD. Dude, it really was, like, the thing that kind of cued it off for me. I was like, wow, there's, like, a lot of controller players. There's a lot of controller players. On, All right, let's do it for fun. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do, okay? All right? Editor, don't keep this in the stream. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say Phoenix takes this because I don't think Punisher would have won either way. Realistically, I still think that she ends up taking this just because it's like similar damage, better splash damage. She stacks with herself and she has healing. I think Punisher loses one way or the other. Right? So we're going to do this. I'm going to throw down with this just out of curiosity. Because listen, this is one of my mains, you know? It's one of my mains. So let's see. Who's the lowest level player? You are. All right. Yeah. There we go. Let's give this a shot. Let's just for fun. Just for fun. Let's just see how this goes. Can I drop this mock game so I can go play the Widow? So I can play the Widow game? No, you're fine. We're fine. We got this, TDT. All right.
Which hero do you think you want to be?
Look, it's even another convoy-esque map.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
Let's see if my Punisher makes the difference here, yeah? My 10,000, whatever those things are called, prestige points Punisher. 4 controller players, 2 bronze. Yeah, it's a skill diff. Well, I mean, I'm a controller player too, but I've got a pretty good aim. I'm fairly good at Punisher. Punisher's turret does not handle Phoenix. Nothing handles it, Lamau. Yeah. We lock in. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. Twitch's garbage 777. I kind of agree. But you know what? Ban Phoenix. Don't ban Phoenix. We're farming Mies, right? You can try. There's someone who needs a bullet. What's another voice line he has? I play enough Punisher, I could be able to probably quote one from every single one. Jesus, you play Hella Punisher? No, I play Punisher, not Hella. Dumbass.
The right hero can make all the difference.
10k Lord points? Yeah, I play a lot of Punisher. I do play a lot of Punisher. If we gamble and you throw, I'm going to have to speak. We're not gambling. We're not gambling. The gambling's already transpired. Carry him, goat. I mean, I don't know, dude. I might get my ass kicked. Listen, I'm a coach. I sit back because I understand the high-level analytics of the game. My moment-to-moment, I'm old, dude. I can't react as fast as I used to. I literally can feel my brain being incapable of reacting to targets at the appropriate time. Why do we have a Phoenix and a Cloak and Dagger? Coaches don't play, yeah. Love your vids. My first stream. Welcome aboard. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself. The amount of times I get recognized in game and they're like, oh, you're Misa. I'm like, oh, God. Please don't recognize me. I'm not that good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got rid of those, right? Yeah, well, I got controller drift. They're not opening. Chill. He came to farm me and he ate the buckshot. We're good here. Let me go up the side. No one's pushing carts. Bait him up. Bait him up. Come on, get in range of my shotty. Makes it so much easier.
Nice little boost.
There's one on my back here too. Yep. Damn. Damn. Misama's washed. All of you died. You let me get flanked.
Now I'm getting mad.
That's a terrible grapple. What are you doing? You're gonna stream the Wolverine game when it comes out? I'm not really interested in it, honestly. It doesn't look interesting to me. This looks like just another smash the square button kind of game. Another. We're doing okay though, all things considered. There's another. Oh, I missed. There we go. Please, somebody put pressure on the zone. All of you keep dying! All of you are dead! I'm the only one, like me and Trust are the only ones securing kills, dog!
My family, but not today.
Brother! I've gotten 3 solos. It's hard to matter if they didn't look like a odd offense the first time. Yeah. There we go. Like, I feel like I'm doing a good job. I'm winning pretty positively on all these. Got her. See, I'm taking 2. I've taken, like, at least 1 every single time I've engaged. It doesn't matter. I'm trying, dude.
But not today.
Oh, we can absolutely chain these here. That's a better one. Oh, what am I getting stuck on? That was weird. Me asked to do this. I was expecting y'all to be a little bit better. I'm getting kills, y'all. I want a different angle. Yeah, we don't want to push this. Let's go low. Okay, pop an ult. I like that. Thank you for the cleanup. Very appreciated. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. All right, I'm gonna go grab this one. If we had better players, I mean, maybe. Above. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. I'm gonna get splashed. Yep. Yeah, I just don't think it would have mattered. I just don't think it would have mattered. I got a kill. Good job, bud.
Extended my deployment.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered one way or the other. It's the self-healing. I feel like that's the biggest trouble. The self-healing and the splash. Yeah, that's not going to fly. Yeah, getting sun splashed and then immediately just roasted is so crazy, dude. Getting a team wipe on ult, yeah, it would have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered either damn way. Play a little bit more defensively here. There we go. She's coming up top here. She's right there. I can't really get a shot on her. Yeah. Shit, dude. Can anyone participate? Yeah. Yeah, Punisher just doesn't win this. I think it's just Phoenix is just an insanely strong character right now.
This is not
Insanely good character right now. Either way, I feel like we lose this. You can get up there? Interesting. We'll go not be on flat ground here. Not quite what I wanted. Okay. I like your positioning. Let's do this. Oh, the ground moved out from underneath me. Shotgun. Hero above. Ow. Damn. The birds are nesting. Yeah. Ult is a wonderful thing. It's really bad to pop the ult in this fight, I feel. I feel like it's just a really bad idea to pop this ult. Because, like, they're all going to scatter. They all have iframes. Good. All right. No. Okay. Took forever for chat to boot here, finally. Oh. Is Twitch being garbage for you?
I'll meet my family, but not today.
Maybe if we group up here, but we're having a real hard time just getting anything here. We've at least stopped her, though. Tell you what. Nope. Hags. Oh, the freaking ult picked me up. Just don't think you're just gonna get focused down so fast with that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think either way it would have won. Like, I think if the skill diff was so crazy between Punisher. This better not count as my game. No, it doesn't. Me some sold. I had the second highest final hits in the game. With the second highest amount of damage. Y'all can chill. Yeah. Anyway. Oop. GG's. I think maybe it might have been a skill diff. Because we had, like, Mango, DPC that were really struggling to get kills. Maximum Pulsa really struggled to get kills. Right? But I still think it wouldn't have mattered. I still think just from these little bits of healing, which trickled into being able to absorb more damage in the long run, would have made the difference. So either way, maybe it's a skill issue. Either way, I still think they would have we would have lost to Phoenix. And I think on paper that's probably fair too, right? Punisher versus Phoenix is a mismatch. I don't think so. It's just I think Phoenix is just like one of the best characters in the game. I think anything fighting Phoenix is going to lose generally. If there's a retry round, do different players still apply? Yes, because this was a retry. All right, let me jump on out. Let me get on out of here. All right. Looks like we're going to get time for probably one more here. We're going to pick up the rest on Monday, once again at 5 p.m. Black Widow versus Hawkeye is what we're looking at here today. Black Widow versus Hawkeye. Punisher should have won. You all just sucked. I don't think Punisher wins that, bro. I don't think Punisher wins that. Give me Widow. I'll get you Widow. All right. Unless your name is Existence, if you're with us for the last game, please cycle. Maybe at least would have been an interesting match. Phoenix wiped the floor with Punisher. I mean, yeah, true. I do agree that there was definitely some less experienced Punisher players, right? Because the fact that 10 was the best that we could have conjured as the highest kill Punisher, you know, that's a little rough. Where's our resident player tracker? I know quite a few of these were in here. Yeah, if you were with us for the last game, cycle. It's Widow time. Maybe it doesn't matter because her fire rate is just that high. It really, like, I still think that if we would have had equal, like, assume both teams equal skill, I think Phoenix still wins that. Still, she wins that. Bray did put in for Hawkeye? Okay, then he's good. He's good. Even though it's a skill diff, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, I think it would have mattered more. Like, it would have been closer, but I still think Phoenix would have taken it. Do the bits go to the stream on Monday? Yes, if you didn't get the hero that you wanted, it goes to the stream on Monday. Maybe Punisher would have won if all the Phoenixes were bronze and all the Punishers were one above all. I don't know about that much, but yeah. Phoenix is just that good. She's just that good. Anywho. Sadie was last game. Okay. Taking your word for it. I'll just push you over here. Okay. All right. And I think this is good. Why do all the Widows have a level 1 account on the team? We're going to team swap, so don't worry about it. All right, here we go. Glad I get to play Monday. Haven't slept in 30 hours. Last game was my best, yeah. Last game included one with you in it. Yes. All right. Team B is going to be Widow. Team A is going to be Hawkeye. You're either coded or new. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Gambling. Right, of course. Damn, y'all thought Punisher was... Are you crazy? Ain't no way you guys thought Punisher was taking that. Nah, Phoenix, dude. I don't think you guys realize how strong Phoenix is. I think she's the strongest character in the game. She's incredible right now. Just like, even just mathematically speaking, she's so good. All right, we got a battle of the snipers. Hawkeye versus Widow. I think I typed that right. Phoenix is my pick to win it all. Yeah, I think Phoenix is a contender to take the whole thing. Absolutely. She's insane. The fact that she can handle anything. Like, name something that Phoenix isn't good at. Legitimately, chat. Try to name something that Phoenix isn't comfortable at doing. Not good at shooting projectiles. You know what? Her ult is a projectile. It's even guided. It's a guided projectile. Tanking. She can even heal. Tank busting. I would disagree. I think she's really good at tank busting. Not like the best, but pretty good. Because she can sit there and just funnel the explosive damage in, splash people near the tank, have those people get tagged, and then have that splash back on the tank like a ripple effect.
I'm not judging.
Brawling. She can turn into a Beyblade. And she has iframes. And she has the ability to fly out if it ends up becoming a problem. And she has a stun. Yeah, she's really good versus melee if she needs to. Hiring a proper hairstylist. Sorry, you got him there. Without tech, she's not good against melee characters. I still disagree with that. Because, like, moving on, I think Hawkeye's going to win. Yeah, let's move on to the next conversation. All right. We got the Black Widows, the hit scan snipers versus the bows. Hanzo versus Widowmaker. All right. This is going to be a match of who can land their shots. Who can land their shots.
3, 2, 1.
It begins. You guys can surrender before this starts, you know, coming from one of the widows. All right, on a domination match 2, relatively long lines of sight here. This will be pretty good. Existence is a Lord Widow. Let's see what they can get, if anything. Ooh, barely whiffs the shot there. Grabs another for some damage there. Ike taking it in the shoulder, grabbing a health pack. Fire Falcon going high, getting kicked and eliminated. Hold up. Hold up. The Widows are serving up defeat to the Hawkeyes. I can't even find the combat. Okay. Widow holding the zone here. Let's see if the Hawkeyes can make a comeback. Dang. Taking shots here. Beto try to out-sniper the sniper. See if he can get the shot. He's eyeing it up. He's going to see. He decides against it. Going for splash damage. Oh! Cleans out. Okay, some of the Hawkeyes are actually able to scrub some of the kills now. Widows are starting to bite the dust. Okay, okay, all right. Hawkeyes finally putting some value onto the board. They're starting to secure up their first zone. And they have secured it. Not very many of them up here, though. There's going to be a lot of these battles with the DPSs. Oh, Digital snags a kill on Beto. Escaping barely with his life. Shots continue to come in. Oh, my gosh. They're all trying to get their shots in. Ooh, Foxmaster snags a kill. Oh, snags 2. In a duel with, grabs a hit without taking damage. Able to dodge another hit. Oh, he's in a 2v1, using cover expertly here. Grabs up the health pack. Oh, misses the shot. Going in for the dive. Grabs the kill. Neski dueling it out. Oh, dude, these widows are spicy. Yo, where did we find these widows? Widows are doing surprisingly well. Yeah, really well. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, when you got aim like that, doesn't take much. Ooh, good evasion out of Bray. Ult comes out. Yeah, the Widows are actually kind of cleaning house here. Big damage coming in. Mango looking to see if he can pick off targets here. Ults are starting to come out. Able to break line of sight. Oh, these angles, dude. These angles. They're doing their best to try to get what they can. Hawkeye is really struggling here, dude. Really, really struggling here. Can they get to zone? No. Wow. Hawkeye loses comfortably. This is a shock. I really thought Hawkeye was going to have a much better time. Maybe not take the whole thing, but at least be closer. Most people don't play Hawkeye. Nobody plays. Don't say that as if people are playing Widow. Nobody plays Widow.
Before you attack, get ready.
Guess now Dog's showing what they can do, yeah? Yeah, the Widows are making a very grand show of themselves right now. Hawkeye's going to need to come up with a better plan. Widow's actually goated. Yeah? Play GTA 6? I might actually. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. So it begins. Another long line of sight map here. Lots of high ground for them to perch upon. Try to get some kills. They're moving in. This waterfall. Going to be a major point of contention here. Seeing what kind of shots that they can get. Got a couple moving in. No real shots here. Both teams looking to line each other up. Morph ends up grabbing a kill. Existence dueling it out with the Hawkeye. In a bad position. Ends up going down to an explosive arrow. You never see those. Beto's in a damaged position here. Oh, snags up the kill. Bray. Moonshine coming around from the outside.
For now, anyway.
Got the knockback, but not a lot of damage on the follow-up. Mango also trying to see if we can get any shots in on the point. Hawkeye does control zone right now. Fire Falcon popping out the ult. Grabs a kill. Mingo also popping out ult. Oh, damage, but not enough for the kill. Many of the Hawkeyes are down. The stun going out. Living, but for how long? Shooting explosive arrows from the back is an interesting strat. Hawkeye is struggling to get anything. Lots of them are going down here. The Widows comfortably taking up their zone. Dueling out here between Digital and a couple of the Hawkeyes. Decides to change position, seeing if he can get a different angle here. Throw with the nasty jump snipe. Yeah. Neski kind of in a bad spot. Again, a lot of missed shots here, but no one really going down. Got a couple kills. Got a tag on one. Ooh, ends up securing the kill. Hawkeyes are struggling to get back into the swing of things here. Getting bullied and spawned by the Widows. Oh, with the explosive arrow. Dude, you never see the explosive arrows get used. Oh, double ults. That's some high value. Okay, Bray popping out the ult. Looks like they're able to get control of the zone. It's crazy the trees are still up. Bray unfortunately misses his ult there. Yeah, whiffs like crazy. That was unfortunate. The explosive arrow is actually doing a lot of work here. That's crazy that the explosive arrows are actually that good. I did not know. I did not know that the explosive arrows could do that. That's actually insane. Okay. It's so, dude, this is such a different fight, right? It's so much calmer and slower. It's so different, dude. It's such a different match. Like, obviously between the snipers, right? But like, it feels like a completely different game. Grabs the kill. Many of the Hawkeyes are being forced to run back here. All the Widows are so spread out, right? Like, everyone's so, like, away from each other. Existence grabs double with his ult. Actually able to secure a pretty big kill. Boxmaster is in position with his ult. Ooh, able to shut down the ult. Existence securing up many of these kills here. Seeing if he can get any more. He's on a tear with 4 right now. Grabs the kick. There's too many of them on him. And that is it. Wow. For everybody who just voted on Black Widow, or Hawkeye, I'm sorry to say, but Widow takes this one. Coat's gone. GG's though. Yeah, Hawkeye out of the tournament. Kind of shocking. Kind of shocking. All right, looks like we're going to get time for one more. It's going to be Hella versus Squirrel Girl here. Let me go ahead and send these scores on in here. 1 sec. Come on, load for me. Load for me, baby. Load for me. Come on, honey. You know you want to load for me. I got 4K from 1K, yeah. I quadrupled my burritos. Gambling. All right, let me try refreshing the page. 1 second, chat. And how about now? You're going to let me report scores now? No. You just want to be a little shithead? I think it does, chat. I think it does. All right, I'll let that load. Nick Hellfire Gaming for the sub. Love to Hella, but happy to sit out. Okay. There we go, finally. Black Widow moves on. Hawkeye is out. Shockingly. Shockingly. All right, Squirrel Girl versus Hella. A match of longer range characters with poke. Oh, we crashed. Son of a bitch. The surprise Widow winning something, Lamau. Yeah, real. Gift you can pay your taxes, bub. Anyway, I want to play Squirrel Girl, please. All right, Blake. Rent is due. Give me money, please, bro. I wish I had some money to give. I'm trying to avoid debt right now. This is a crash record. There's a lot of crashes, yeah. Watch Widow win this whole thing. I know. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Squirrel Girl's gonna sweep. You think so? Blake, what's your in-game name, by the way? Is it just another variation of Blake? All right. New match is starting up here. Go ahead and join on in. Widow has a chance against all but Mr. Fantastic. That's very, very presumptuous of you. Blake the Sims. Okay, gotcha. Got you, G. Got you. Yeah, and thank you for the tax money. It helps. It helps. It helps. It helps. All right. Are you in? I do not see you. BGG. There you are. All right. Existence, you said you're happy to sit out. You're going to sit out. There you go. Hopefully that helps. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Hella might win if they simply take the high ground. Maybe, yeah. How many matches have we had today yet? We haven't gotten through everybody yet. At a crash? Oh, yeah. So true. So true. There we go. He's starting to bleed into the texts now. It was a figure of speech. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then you got to kill some. You got to pick somebody to kill. Existence. Crash takeover. Yeah. Chat teacher while watching. Yep. Okay. Okay. All right. Is this everybody who wanted to, who subbed or bits or whatever, gifted the stream for either Squirrel Girl or Hella? This is probably going to be the last one we're going to get today. Bray's still here. That's true. Can leave if you need me to. Let's get you cycled out. Yeah, let's go ahead and cycle you out, Bray. Yeah, if you've already played a game, cycle out, cycle out. All right. It's a canon event that Nat beats up Clint. Yeah. Okay. All right. We all good? Is everybody? We all set? Okay. Let me cycle the teams around. Blake is the Hella, right? Push-up time. Yeah, let me catch the push-ups here at the end. Squirrel Girl. Okay. No, Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Girl, Squirrel Girl. All right. Blake is the Squirrel Girl. Hellfire sub for Squirrel Girl. Are they in here? Hellfire. Okay. Where are you at, Hellfire? I just did for Squirrel Girl. Okay, got you. Let's see. Who has the worst ping? So 2 for the Squirrel Girl. Who has the worst ping? J-Con. Looks like you've got the worst ping. But you also, I don't think you've been in a game yet though, so I'm willing to overlook that. So it's free cheese. This is tough. I'll say Bugs. Bugs has been quite a few. He's had his fun. All right. I just need to get them on the same team. Hellfire and nope. Blake's over there. This looks good. Blake. And where's Hellfire? Nope. One more time. Hellfire and Blake. Nope. Blake and no Hellfire. Y'all can get on the same team. Damn. Okay, there we go. Team A is going to be Squirrel Girl. Team B is going to be Hella. Have I got everybody? Did I miss the gambling? No. Let me get the gambling up right now. All right. Last one. We haven't done Scarlet yet. Nope. Scarlet has not happened yet. Squirrel Girl, I'm Squirrel Girl. Yeah, I got you. Your YouTube chat's a little delayed, but I double checked. All right. We all ready to go? All right, let's do this thing. Can me and Fox trade? No, you're stuck on random teams. You get what you get. YouTube's delayed? Yeah, I know. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. You can join Twitch. Twitch doesn't have as much delay. All right. 2 longer-ranged heroes that are hated by the community. One much more so than the other. Squirrel Girl versus Hella. Who takes it all? One of them will be leaving today, unable to compete in the rest. Have to resist banning Squirrel Girl, yeah. One of them will be sent home, unable to continue their competition. This map's going to be insane for Hella? Really? You think so, huh? Hate Squirrel Girl with a burning passion, yeah?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
All right, here we go. Remember, guys, the right hero can make all the difference. Hella diffs easily 6,000 burritos told me. You know, a lot of you have been overly confident in the past, and it has proven to be bad. It has proven to be not what you've been looking for. Alright. An army of mostly symbiotic squirrels and a couple of them that just came back from vacation versus mostly Hela and just base skin. And like 2 of the ones from Null. No Lords, truly an average match. Yep. See, PC, console, PC, console, PC, or console. Sorry, PC. All right, so it's balanced. It's like 1 console on either team. All right, let's see what they can do. The Hela's taking position to Aura Farm as a flood of nuts. A cascade, a waterfall. Here come the nuts. Oh! Dakon grabs a kill. Trying to get what they can here. The Scroll Girls are forced to take a back seat as the Hellas begin to march forward here. Okay. Oh! Squirrel Girl having a bit of a hard time getting anything down right now as the Hellas continue to march forward. Not very quickly, though. Can Hela handle the nuts? A big old group of D's. Okay, the Squirrel Girls are starting to funnel into the low ground here. This is interesting. Some damage in. Close range is much more favored towards the Squirrel Girl. Give free cheese, popping down some damage here. Actually able to get a couple. Okay, all right. The Squirrel Girls mount a defense. They're looking relatively set here as the Hellas are trying to get any sort of shots in on their targets right now. Whoa! Oh! Out of nowhere. Oh, dude. Every person I spectate dies. You're next. Oh, no, it's just a table, so I was wrong. Dang, dude. Okay, the Scroll Girls are easily handling their Hela competition right now. Continuing to just funnel damage in. What is this angle, dog? Look at this. Look at this BS. Are you kidding me? What is this right now? You can't even freaking see. That's some BS, dude. This is crazy. I've never seen such a pixel peak like that. That's some new Scroll Girl tech, dog. Hela's trying to get to the high ground here. They're really struggling to get anything right now. Scroll Girl managing them easily. Scroll Stampede goes out, but she dies for it in the process. Hellas are continuing to funnel out. The Scroll Girl has just got this door locked down. Can't get anything on that angle. Drops out a stun. Not really getting anything. Oh, gets stunned and shut down. Hot dude, the Hellas can't get anything right now, dude. Cryptic is in a back position. He might be able to get some of the damage on the flanks. Got some damage on Rokarp. He's struggling to follow his shots up. Able to get the heals off Rokarp. Secures up the kill. Ults are soon to be on deck for Hela. That might be the difference maker.
Never got to see these tournaments live. Congrats on the house.
Hey, thank you, Freddy. Appreciate the 20, dude. Okay, the ult comes out from J-Con. Unfortunately, it is almost useless. It's just holding them back, keeping them from being able to push in. Okay, it does get a kill, but immediately gets nutted on. Hela goes down. Cryptic also has ult, might pop soon. Decides to go for it. Is going to be able to defend the cart relatively well. Okay, the cart marches on. All right, Hela has secured her first objective. That was quite a brawl, dude. Quite a brawl. Dude, it is so volatile, these two. Either one dies instantly or the other dies instantly. There is no in between. And speaking of, double nut, grabs up one, able to secure it. Hella popping down the ult. Trusted Table's in a pretty good position to protect the cart. Trying to predict the land, but the double jump actually kept her up there. That was pretty smart. Hilda does indeed need to at least see her opponent. Scroll Girl can be played from Stevie Wonder. Damn. Okay, another Hella popping down ult. Grabs up one. Big damage, might get up two here. Grabs two. Able to get another shot in, but the heal comes up almost immediately. Morph also has ult. Let's see if he decides to push anything with it. Trusted Table's in a bad way. Oh, but secures the kill. More pushing, continuing to go in here. Never said to see the day when I'd see a streamer double nut in a non-appropriate way, yeah. Morph looking to maybe get a flank with the ults. Potentially. But he's caught in the corner. He goes down. Ike having to do the run back here. Many of the Hellas are dead here. This is a solid match. Yeah, both really close. It really could go either way. Both are right on top of each other for the control of the cart. The Scroll Girls continue their ritual of firing in random directions and expecting kills. Frankly, they're probably right. Ike does pop ult. Is able to secure up only one, but goes down in the process. Morph's really lit here, moving back in. A lot of the Hellas are having to do the run back. They've got 1 minute and 30 left. Not a lot of time. Hellfire has ult. Many of the Scroll Girls are in a comfortable position for defense. Didn't think this match would be close. Think Scroll Girl would run it. Yeah. Oh, grabs up a kill. Damage on another. Big hits on another. Not able to quite get the rest. More finally popping down that ult. Cryptic is pretty close. Not quite able to secure the kill. Escaping out the way. Having a hard time finding the targets, ends up securing Hellfire. Scroll Stampedes one after the other as the Scroll Girls are starting to slowly lose point. Taking it back here as Cryptic's in the back, putting big damage in. Getting lots of kills. Went the wrong way for that. Oh, Cryptic almost secures another one. Almost grabs another one. Able to grab health pack and stay in the fight. Cryptic does have ult. Grabs the kill. They're moving the cart. 20 seconds remain. Ult comes out from Cryptic. Try to force the cart. The Scroll Girls have such a hard time countering this ult. Another drops. They secure it up barely within a few seconds to spare. Trusted Table goes down. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock. Hella has to keep this cart moving pretty much the entire time here. This final push, because of this zone right here, this final push is going to be hard because the Scroll Girls are going to have such a quick run back. Scroll Girls are starting to set up in a new position. We've got J-Con popping down the ult. Oh, but goes down almost immediately. Gets cleaned out by the Triple Nut Squad. The Scroll Girls, it's just a lobby of lobbing nuts. Able to secure up a kill. Oh, Foxmaster grabs a triple. And a great angle right there. This is a hard bunker to bust. And close to point, all they got to do is ult. And they near guarantee the point. Yeah, they get some control, it's true. Okay, the Hellas, we've seen this before where the Hellas did not look like they're going to take it. They got 60 seconds left, though. Not as much time as last time. They don't have as many options to flank. Ooh, Trusted able to secure up a kill. He's going for the follow-up to see if he can actually get a kill on the Squirrel Girl. Ends up going down from the broken terrain there. Actually still alive, both teams. Ult's coming out. Rokarp secures up 1. Rokarp secures up 2. Give Free Cheese grabs 1. Hellfire grabs another. Hellas are really struggling. Hellas are really struggling to get anything out right now. Viva Lapone is going to get maybe 1 ult, but they've got to touch point. They've got to get to the point. Oh, but that might be it. Oh my gosh, the squirrels take it. Wow. That was honestly really close though. That was very, very, very close. It could have gone either way. And the Squirrel Girl ultimately ends up taking the game. Congratulations to Squirrel Girl. The burritos lied to me, yeah. It was a close game, but Squirrel Girl takes it. And that means that Hella is knocked out of the competition. All right, we will pick this up on... Hold on a second here. We will pick this up on Monday at 5 p.m. We're going to hand it off over here to Uwu, who's going to stream some more professional tournament scrims. Uwu, say hello to the chat.
Hey, what's up, chat? How's it going?
Chat, Uwu is a leader of our scrimmages. He's been managing and running our tournaments here for a little bit. I hope you guys are going to find him entertaining. If you're over on YouTube, 5 o'clock what time? Pacific time. Thank you for asking. If you're over on YouTube, you need to jump over to Twitch because YouTube, Uwu only has access to our Twitch.
Yep. He is indeed correct.
Literal
Hey,
goddess of death lost to a damn squirrel. I mean, canonically speaking, Squirrel Girl wins every fight she's in. That's just how it wins. That's just how it goes. All right, but I'm going to hand it over to Uwu here, who's going to pick up. He's going to do some of the scrimmages here. We've got some of the teams fighting tonight. We've got such amazing teams such as Loki Literature Club and 2 Apples. You know, like how can you say no to that?
I am 2 apples.
Yeah,
I'm 2 apples, by the way.
exactly. How could you say no to that? Anyway, like I said, if you're over on YouTube, you need to jump over to our Twitch. Links in the description because Uwu only has access to our Twitch. Any questions for me, chat, before we go? I think we've pretty much talked about everything. Holly doubt the Flyers will stay in the bracket. Got 4 more games left for Monday. Yep, just make sure you remind me and such. Got a full Scarlet team or an empty space, maybe? I don't think there's any empty spaces on the teams, unfortunately. But anyway, Uwu, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
I am ready to go.
Chat, thank you so much for joining me. I'm handing it off to Uwu here. Once again, the Twitch is just going to go down for just a second. It's going to come right back up to just refresh your page. Bless your faces, deuces. Uwu, 3, 2, 1.